the lore. We're bound forevermore. We're bound forever. No crown, no guide, no peace. Just storm winds off the east. Dragons sleep beneath our feet. We sing through shattered teeth. Bound forevermore. Scars are the map we wore. March till we find the core. Eyes like fire, fists like stone. No way back, no second door. We're bound forevermore. One step, all in. One spark, begin. No gods, just kin. This war we win. Final double down. Bound forevermore. This is the song, the roar. Legends carved into the floor. Voice to echo, blade to ring. We're the myth they waited for. We're bound forevermore. We're bound forevermore. They were locked up for a reason. But the world ran out of heroes. So now, you roll with what you got, kicking down doors with a holy grin, silver tongues and a dozen sins. Wrong side of justice, right side of fate. No time to ask, we're already late. We ain't your chosen, we ain't your knight, but we shine damn bright when the world ignites. Hey, we roll for trouble, we play to win. Out of the sails and into the spin. We're taking chances, bending fate. The last bad call on heaven's slate. Roll for trouble, that's our cue. You want a miracle? We'll do. Hey, Knight lost his banner but swings just fine. Rogue's got charm and a 5-step crime. Druids growling and warlocks curse. Clerics smiling, which is the worst. Call us mad, call us last, but we hit back hard and we hit back fast. We roll for trouble, we play to win. Out of the sails and into the spin. We're taking chances, bending fate. The last bad call on heaven's slate. Roll for trouble, that's our cue. You want a miracle? We'll do. Hey, hey. When the odds look bad, we raise the stakes. When the gods say no, we're the brakes. When the plan goes south, we smile wide. 'Cause no one rides like the ones denied. We roll for trouble, we play to win. Out of the sails and into the spin. We're taking chances, bending fate. The last bad call on heaven's slate. Roll for trouble, that's our cue. You want a miracle? We'll do. Hey. Dungeon born, maybe one or two, but fate don't ask where it found you. Roll for trouble.
Well, we are here on a Wednesday.
Oh my god.
We live in a world where Wednesdays happen every Wednesday. Okay, we're playing Dungeons and Dragons. Welcome back, everybody. It's been, and I think it's been a minute since we've been up on stream. We've had people vacationing to Barovia. The government is governmenting. You know what I mean? We're just having a great time. We're gonna play some D&D and just do some escapism to the Forgotten Realms. It's gonna be fantastic. Come on in. Let's see. We've got maps up. We'll go around the room probably real quick. Matter of fact, I'll do this for you guys since we're kind of chilling, and then we'll go into things. We got Sir Cervantes, played by Skylar. Waving. We got the Vamp Wickman playing Syleth, our warlock. Ooh, someone resubscribed. Oh, it was Brent. Thanks, Brent. And then we got Brent playing Brody Managundagir, another warlock with a Yorgamondir patron. And then we got Jeremy Ignatius playing our warlock rogue. And this is kind of a recap for you guys to remember the characters that you know what I mean you're playing.
Not a warlock.
You're a war. What? Wait,
Not
no.
a warlock.
Did I call you a warlock?
You did. It's the tieflingness to me.
It is the tiefling.
It's
Yeah.
totally
It's,
the tiefling.
Krista played a warlock.
Stereotyping.
She was
Don't
a
put me in a
tiefling.
box.
Yeah. So this is how this is going to go today, guys. All right. So what do we got? We got 988 up. September has passed us, but we're still proactive in a suicide and mental health crisis hotline. 988 is a number or text you can call to get a hold of someone to get you specialized counseling if you're having a bad day. It's actually one of those things you can hit 988 and you'll get someone to pop up to help rescue you if you're having ideations of hurting yourself or maybe even others or whatever. So if you're having one of those dark days, contact 988. And I know people that have done it and they've had some fantastic results. So help those folks out and help some of the people get paid on the other end of those phones or texts. So That's what we've got. Does anybody have any updates for the week? Lots of stuff going on this week. Lots of stuff. Virtual Greyhawks going on. Starting what? Tomorrow through like Sunday, Virtual Greyhawks, the Lord Gazumba sponsored thing. And Jay's up right now. If you type in Lord Gazumba or just Lord it'll pop up because he's an affiliate or a check mark or whatever. I'll be playing there in Bleaks. Jeremy tomorrow night is returning to Castles and Crusades from our sponsor, Troll Lord Games. So we'll have some giveaways there. So that's fun.
We have a pretty good map planned for that too.
Yeah. Addie helped because she was like, I can do cotton. And I was like, can you? She was like, I can pull cotton apart. And I was like, let's go. So there's, when I do the build, unbuild thing, she's in there like spreading cotton and stuff. It's be fun.
And it's not snow. It's not snow.
It's not snow this time. Cotton is like the king of terrain building for me. Like I can make cotton into just about anything. It's a good border. Anyways, we're gonna play
Death clouds. That's what they are.
Yeah, if you color them with the right light.
I do.
I use them to make wings of flies for a demon.
Ooh. Oh, you put like, would you just put sand in it or something? I want to see this. Let's just do this tonight, guys.
We're getting a show. We're getting a show.
This is great. Yeah. Let's see.
So this guy.
Oh, hell yeah. No.
Right.
Oh, that's sick.
Are we living in the best possible timeline where we're showing each other toys right now?
Yes.
Hey guys, everybody grab a toy. This is an Etten. Look at it's an Etten. This is my toy. Anyway.
That's not an Etten.
Ettercap. God, I get those two confused.
There we go. You should. They're very different. They're very different.
They're getting corrected on the toys that we show. This is fantastic. I'm not going to complain about the timeline I'm in today.
I have an action figure here.
Oh, everybody's showing action figure that's in there. Okay.
Ooh.
I have a Warduke time. Where is my Warduke?
Brent's putting the helmet on.
This went off the rails quick. All right.
I don't have an action figure, but
that's an action figure on a large scale, I think.
It is.
There we go.
That's not large scale. That's actually small scale considering.
Oh, nice.
Well, fairly large.
Everybody got a toy?
It's thick. Right. It's thick.
Brent, you've offered to do the recap. Thank you very much. And the reason why, I got to get a test for what you guys remember.
So I took pretty good notes in the first, 2/3. In the last third, it got pretty hairy, and
went to shit.
There was a lot going on. So my notes were a little sparser. So I'm gonna go from memory on that because I didn't go back and revisit them between then and now. But so we started off in Phandalin in the last section. We got into town. So I started off like outside of Phandalin actually because I had just come down from the mountain, lagging behind everyone. When I got into town, there were a lot of the Shadow Legionnaires, and the Dagger. Well, there was the issue with the Daggerfield Hussars, right? That's what they were called. And we were going around trying to tend to their wounds, or I was going around trying to tend to their wounds. And Iggy was pretending to be a little girl, and was like,
literally.
What's new? What's new though? What's new?
Yeah. And so he was doing his little shape, disguise.
I was a child.
Yes. I'm not sure exactly what his point was or purpose was, but I think he was sneaking around doing sneaky things. So Lady Gariel was going to the Temple of Tyr, and she told me to meet her there. And then I went and met her there, and we talked about some Harper stuff, and that we needed to go to the Mirror of Dead Men and Thornhold to, I guess, follow up on our next part of our journey. After taking care of things there, we got on the road and headed down to Thornhold, and as we got close to the Mirror of Dead Men, like some crazy storm hit, and we got basically um, pulled into the swamp. We were supposed to, um, let's see, hold on. I think I'm skipping a page. Oh yeah, there was I got a ring from Lady Gariel. It has a shield, ring of protection with a health potion. Oh, and a health potion, and mine has a blue shield on it. Um, for the Lady Illustrial from Silvery Moon. Um, Turns out the guy that Iggy killed up in the mountains was Oldsmobile, and he was Xantarum, so that's why he killed him. Cara Dune is already on her way to Thornhold, and we're supposed to try to catch up with her. Yeah, this is going back. Jero Margaster sold Thornhold Keep to Lord Neverember only recently. Then the coup kicked off, and sorry, I can't read my writing all the time. And he fled Neverwinter. Something about some fools. The Margasters are terrible people, and they are the ones who are running Thornhold, apparently, and they are maybe tied to the Zentarum.
We definitely argued about the Margasters for several sessions. They have
also, also I got 5 badges to become deputies of the Lord's Alliance, and I've been kind of handing those out as needed. You know, among the party. And let's see. On the road from Fanlin to Thornhold, headed to the ruined chapel in the Mirror of Dead Men. Then all the crazy stuff kicked off, and I am currently trapped in a tunnel under a bridge with my horse. Water is pinning me down. Mud and branches trying to take us down. Syleth and Cervantes are supposed to be trying to consecrate the ground. And then we rolled initiative. And that was my last notes.
Those are really good notes. And NGL, as the kids say. I don't know. There were some things that I forgot about in there. That's because I'm a garbage.
I wrote down a lot of key words that you said, but it wasn't in very
No. It all adds up, and it makes sense because the flash flood hits in Syleth and Cervantes. This is where you guys will kind of start as well. You're in the back and if you can imagine the way that the elves and Lord Neverember, when he built the, is it the High Road? Yeah, it's the High Road, the tradeway from Neverwinter to Waterdeep through the Mirror of Dead Men. They did just big Texas capitalism energy, and they're just like, we're just gonna cement straight through here. And they did a great job. There was a nice mounded road, dirt mound and some Roman rock stuff, some Appian way, and it's a nice road. It's a great road. It's huge, and it's gonna go through the desert or through the swamp. And you can imagine almost 2 wagon carts can go on this thing. The elves for a long time. Hey Zach, good to see you. Spartan built. I was just at your bar the other day. Didn't see you. Shames. It's a solid road, but I'll tell you, for the 2 of you, the visibility is pretty bad. It starts getting when you guys defeated the Shadow over Phandalin. It's still summertime. It's still hot and muggy. You guys go in and you skirt almost to a place called Leyland to the north to find an angle to get back into the swamp. You're moving on. There's a well-built road into the swamp that's like a mound that comes out of the water. There's the mossy oak to your left and right. But there's probably, there's trees and foliage and standard swamp stuff as you're traveling along. The horses are making good purchase on the road, and you can hear a splash off to your right, probably a crocodile or some rando swamp creature. But the rain starts getting heavier and heavier. The two of you, for all intents and purposes, for your scenario last week, were very pensive about all these dreams you were having, and you did talk to each other about a chapel that you both saw in this swamp, and you get the sense that you're vectored towards something there based on the omens or what have you. Stealing that from you, Jeremy, for tomorrow night. Sorry. So you guys you're thinking about this, and you're discussing some changes that Cervantes is having as he's starting to feel this holy energy going through him. It's not quite there yet. You're sparking and you're zipping and zapping, but you got all this tear juice in you. You know what I mean? But you just don't necessarily know how to wield it. Like, you were given like a full level 5 paladin, and you just do not know how to walk right now. You know what I mean? Like, you're hungover from too much of the Lord. Like, you're on your horse you're just going through it. And Cervantes,
I got too much tear in me.
Yeah. And Cervantes is like, so this is your first time at church camp. I get this. You know what I mean? And you're kind of going through and explaining some stuff and how to bottle it up and things. And, and you're traveling. So before you are 4 or 5 other horses, there is an individual called, we'll call her Capitan Daz. She's a dark skinned, tall, solid bone structure, beautiful, just Adonis Hussar of a woman. You know what I mean? Like, perfect uniform. She's the captain of the Daggerford Hussars. She's got this leather tube on her side where she's got to deliver this information to Waterdeep, saying, "Hey, there was this pretty big battle, right? You guys, you overhear her talking about this battle that occurred where, a brigade, a couple battalions of Waterdeep people went north, and they got just wiped out by a legion of these Shadow Legion folks, right? You guys get ahead of this Shadow Legion to try to go to Thornhold to maybe tell Cara Dune. Anyways, this is all the recap stuff that you're having as you're... Oh, by the way, Brent, inspiration for the party for a great recap. So you're going to need that, little guy. Don't forget. Got to spend it by this session on any roll. Anyways, so Daz is up front leading the party, scabbard and saber on her side, tall, like a super fast horse built for speed, not like a charger. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then behind you guys talking shit. Anyways, it was a happy little chest. Silly gooses. I have the habit from my job of being able to read different, scripts and stuff at the same time. So I'm like very like, what? Hey,
Sorry, I
Kurt.
didn't mean to distract you there with the language.
Hey, Kurt. Can't wait to see you this weekend. I'm watching Alien Earth and missing you. We need to go play that again. So Daz is in front. Ignatius and people Brody are behind her. Phaelani is in the middle of the pack. The rain comes down. You guys aren't thinking anything of this. As a matter of fact, the rain, it tastes like salt water. It tastes like, it doesn't give you the vibe of the shadow, the cold, the heat. Like, if for your perceptions, your passive perceptions, this looks natural. It's a natural rain until the rain starts going like rain that comes from the side, and then some rain came straight up from the ground. So like, it gets really bad to the point where the lanterns ahead of you are not visible. Now you and Syleth, Cervantes, you guys are horse to horse. Like you're swaying against each other still, and it goes quiet. Right ahead of you, you do hear like a horse spur off, right, and just take off ahead of you guys, and it's weird because it's getting dark, and then just the horses lose purchase as just this wave of water goes like left to right. Some levee broke off to your left and is sweeping you to the right / west, right into the swamp. And this is where the two of you are going to make we'll go Cervantes first. Roll a d20.
Oh, God. Oh, no.
I adjusted it.
3.
Tight. Okay. So you are on Toby the horse. I even forget.
Bravacante.
Bravo Conte. I'm gonna totally remember Bravo Conte. So you're on Bravo Conte, like steady Bravo Conte, and then the horse. You know, like the horse makes a big surge forward, right? But the horse and you separate. You see Bravo Conte. The last images are a horse getting up onto something and heading off, right? And you see a horse going like sideways, and you see Pierre Pedro going like, whoop, and you lose sight. You're just getting swept away in high, dark, brownish, brackish swamp water, and you feel yourself getting bashed against some sort of rock or boulder. The current slams you into the stone, and you take 1d8, just a 1d8
Oh,
bludgeoning.
welcome to my world. This was the Ignatius show last week.
You'll
Let's
take
bounce off
4
rocks.
bludgeoning damage. It's like but yeah, you're sitting there and like twigs start going in your mouth, and you can just feel like the sand getting in your face and down into your cracks of your armor, etc. Syleth. Horses. Nay. You're on yours, and the horses are skimmity sigma, and you get swept into the. I can't stop saying it.
When did you become Gen Alpha?
Eat.
What'd you get? What'd you get on that Delta 20, my friend?
I rolled a 7.
A 7? Oh. Sweet. I love this one.
We're doing
It's
well,
called
Silent.
What over a drop. So you and Horse 3 in the credits start like flying away, and horses have slickety slick fur. You find yourself not attached. Horse, fantastic swimmer, survives. That's all you know. You feel yourself moving, and you're flowing in the bubbles, and you're underwater, above water, and then all of a sudden you feel gravity as your feet go straight up in the air as you fall about 10 to 30 feet down what wasn't a waterfall, but now there is one. So you hit your back on something and you fall over. And you're gonna take a big, strong, a little bit more, 3 bludgeoning damage. As you are still being swept away, like I said, logs. There's a hapless Atla crocodile by you, like no, just kind of swimming by. Let's see what was supposed to occur during that one. So Cervantes, back to you. As your back hits the wall and you begin to try to make purchase of what you're up against, very slick rock covered in moss, you hear in your mind there's a slight glow, and you just hear in a very deep, Viking tone, what path do you take? Be it vengeance, glory, devotion, what path?
For the glory of my party and my ancestors.
A divine warmth suffuses. I wrote it out. I wrote it out a week ago. Suffuses you. So it infuses you in your chest as your vow crystallizes within your body into the oath of glory. As the water pressure just increases and you sweep over the boulder, and more of that rushing water hits. Make me another D20 roll.
Ooh, twice as good. 6.
You feel something hit you in the back, and you roll over, and you see a horse surging forward, comes up onto an embankment as whoops, you just whip by. And you will take another 2 bludgeoning damage as you slam into each other. the horse goes in another direction and you drift by. But as you're doing this, you have this vision of this great sword with these scales. A feather falls down and there's like a heart beating on one side. In the center of these scales is you know what I mean, where the fucking the handle part of the fucking
Hilt? The hilt?
the hilt is the scales themselves, forming a different from what you've seen symbol of Tyr, where you've seen the hammer. In this case, it's a great sword, and it's very, very clear as you sense a channel divinity coming to you for the very first time, and you have some images of what your channel divinity would do. Syleth, make another D20.
I'm sure this will go great. Hey,
None of
it's a
them are good.
19.
None of them are good. Okay, yeah. You wash what these guys have done before too. You find yourself backed into some sort of tunnel or under a bridge or something. You find yourself backed in to some sort of hidden tunnel. The water drags you into a narrow underground passage, potentially a shortcut or a trap. But as this happens, you see Cervantes going by you. Like you see armor about this far away, and you also see your amulet just move away, like past you. You have one chance at grabbing one thing. What do you grab?
Wait, you saying I can grab either Cervantes or the amulet?
That's correct. Pow pow, what's up?
I'm grabbing the amulet. I'll save Cervantes later.
Fantastic. You go to grab the amulet and you grab something. In your hand, it doesn't feel like an amulet anymore. It feels like circular and thin. Your hands come up as you slide through this tunnel, and there's a coin. You can barely see that it's a coin. As you've made a choice, and then you just hear in your head, justice is heavy, but luck is light. Let's see if your knight can swim. As you hold this coin in your hand, and you know that your amulet, and you can check, it's not there. Cervantes, the same thing occurs. Your shield starts tumbling past you, and you see the horns of a tiefling come out of the water, but just within arm's length.
Ooh, and I have to grab one or the other?
One or the other, yeah, super tight. +2 AC or a buddy.
I'm going for Syleth.
All right, that's my guy. You know what I mean? Yeah. So but in this case, Syleth, you do feel as you a strong hand, and make a strength saving throw, dear sweet.
Take my strong hand.
Take my strong hand. See, we're having a great time. Let's disassociate together in the Forgotten Realms, everybody. Come with me.
Is this a saving throw? Or just a strength throw?
It is just a strength check, sir.
Gotcha. So that is an 18.
Oh yeah, you got him. You've got him. All right. What I would like you guys also to do this time is I'd like everybody to roll for initiative.
Do-do-do-do. So no more shield. God damn it.
Can I
Where's
pass?
that shield? You know I'm not a dick like that.
I
You
know.
It's gone completely. Hey, if you're out there, we gave a couple shout outs. We'll get one for Kurt here in a second too. Princess Pow Pow has a really cool channel as well. We're due. So doesn't Jay. Go talk to Jay. He's talking to Anna and stuff. All right, let's go into. Let me grab some sort of thing to write on. You're correct.
7.
I haven't played DM in a long time, so I'll just do initiative on my fancy book. All right, anybody above 20?
24.
Good God.
Goo. You can roll that high.
I'm not screwing around tonight. I have 1 hit point.
Oh, shit. Okay. I should roll for Feilani.
Yeah, because we're gonna need her spells.
Oh, but she's going to play like an NPC, though. She's got so many things she needs to investigate for her turns, right? NPCs got to do the investigations.
She's got a healing though.
Anybody above 15? Super tight. Iggy, you're on your
I rolled
own,
a
pal.
24. None of you got above a 15? Okay.
Anybody above 10? Okay. Okay.
11.
Would you... Lemon?
13.
Lemon.
Okay. Syleth the Warlock.
No! Jerk!
I love you, man. And what'd you get, Brody? Way down there.
Brody got a 10, and Slinky got a 9.
Well, if you remember Slinky, remember what happened to Slinky last session? Slinky's caught up in the
I don't know
floods.
where he's at. Right. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. He was trying to
Just-
help me get out of the cave.
Just
and-
out of a kilometer. Whatever the radius is, just
Yeah.
really on the cusp.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
right. So I
Yeah,
got
yeah.
oh then you know what? I got a 13 then because I'll take the roll I did for him.
Oh,
Because
nice. Well done. You just taxed your familiar super tight. I don't think that's ever happened. Yeah. Matter of fact, I just missed my familiar. I want the 13. That's
yeah.
fun.
Well, with alert I can swap initiatives.
Okay, so this is what had happened. So Iggy, let's change maps. Well, let's go to a combat map and some awesome musics. Oh, do I have Kenkubot muted? No, I don't. Do you guys hear Kenkubot?
No.
Oh, I do now. Woo! Combat, Zach. Zach? I'm gonna be mean today. No, I'm just kidding. All right, so let's go. I need that, and then I gotta switch maps. I think it is number 2. Let's see where that switches to. Do you guys see a shambling mound? Oh yeah. There it is. This thing looks so Scooby-Doo. So Behold Miniatures, if you look up Behold Miniatures on Etsy, painted this guy up for me. And I used them for GaryCon last year too. I think I gave one of you guys last one. But anyways. All right. Let's see. No Mercy. I think our cameras are a little bit jacked, Skylar.
Yeah, I'm fixing them.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I looked at myself. I was like, what? All right. So it is Ignatius'
You're drunk.
turn. I'm drunk. I'm going to scale out a little bit for you. There you are, Ignatius. Now, if you remember,
I'm not in melee, so that's
you're
a good
not.
thing.
I didn't put you in melee. Yep. So let me just read this real quick because I did the effort of writing something down. Entangled in holy relics and altar symbols, now succumbed and smothered in this heap of swamp moss and vines, and other crap, and weeping foul ichor that clouds your minds with despair. This thing starts like creating, but you have to jump on it. It starts creating this tall aura of blasphemy. You can tell there's something just attached to this chapel, and this thing is like its nemesis, right? It is designed to desecrate. What's the opposite of hallowed? Knock, knock. Hint, hint. This place. So Ignatius, you see it. You are where you are on the map. On that corner, there's a bit of a bush there.
I'm gonna shoot my bow at it.
Oh, okay, do that.
And because I'm now an assassin and I beat it in initiative, I get advantage. How do you like them apples?
How do you like them apples? Do you want to know what's even cooler apples? I never even designed this encounter yet until right now.
Natural 20.
What?
Shut your butt.
It's about to go down.
Ignatius doing work.
Um,
Oh, Iggy, you're so fun. You're so fun.
Nice.
do you and I hold on a second? I have to do max damage plus a roll, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Max damage and your modifiers. Yep. And then you get to roll the damage die.
Yeah. Okay. So that's 11, 23 plus 3 because I'm an assassin. So that's 26 plus my rolls, which was 3 and 5, which is another.
I did all this
8,
work.
So
One
34
Goo! 34. What kind of damage, if you don't mind?
piercing.
It's immune to it. All right, cool. Nice damage.
Is it immune? And
Somehow. Oh, and
then I'm
damage.
hauling ass behind my friends.
Okay.
Because somehow I'm the closest to this thing by the looks of it.
Because I don't like you.
Okay, well, as long as we're being honest with one another.
That's not what I've gotten from this adventure.
What?
I think there's somebody else that dies more.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay, that's
definitely.
fair. That's fair.
Do we need to have a Feilani death counter on this one, just like we'd had with
I think so.
I can't find Brody.
Oh, are those ghouls?
I don't know where I
definitely
had
not.
either.
Definitely not.
There's still ghouls moving around?
Well, they're moving slowly. If you're fast, they're not going to be a problem. I'm gonna put you
Is anybody else bothered by that?
Not yet.
Can I run back to that pillar thing and hide behind it?
Sure can.
That's what I'll do.
As you're running away, you feel this pulse of this aura of blasphemy. I had like a week off last week, so I got to come up with some mechanics, right? Which is like a 900-foot radius. So
I don't have enough hit points to survive mechanics, dude.
Don't worry. Don't worry. Death is just the beginning, as I've heard. Can I get 2 wisdom saves? One from dear sweet Brody, who's standing there as well. And I would like one from dear sweet Brody and Iggy.
What
Wisdom save. Wisdom. The Vindo Viper. If you remember that, if you know what Vindo Viper is from, that's an advantage.
I got a 6.
I got a 15 22. No wait, no, wisdom. Yeah, 22. No, that's 20. 15 plus 5 is 20. Sorry.
You see this shadow creep across the floor, right? And just as Ignatius is like getting behind the pillar, you see it just touch its foot, but you see the shadow creeping towards you, and you're like, nay. You pick your foot up, you're like, no, thanks. You are stricken by fear, Ignatius. Fear that you're one hit point. You know what I mean? And you've seen people pass away, and this feeling comes over you as you see in the distance a shadow. You don't know if it's you or whatever just hit you, a shadow of old Schmobile looking at you from the distance. Like,
What the fuck? He was a nothing NPC. Why are you doing this to me?
and you hear him say, "Tell the truth," as you know he points at you.
I'll like yell back, never! And then I'm gonna
But
hide.
You hear Brody. You hear just randomly like, "Never." As a matter of fact, roll a perception check, Cervantes and Syleth, as you hear him yell, "Never!"
With my amazing -2 to perception, 9.
Yeah. At disadvantage. I want to see how bad this can be. Yeah, it's totally disadvantage because there's sticks and stones all up.
It's still 9.
Nice. What did you get? Wisdom. You should have a good perception there, dear sweet warlock.
But I also got a 9 because I rolled a 6.
He's a clerk.
You guys,
He's a clerk.
you guys are embraced in each other. Just two dudes. You see yourself on the map. Just two dudes, just swirling around. Uh, um, so you find. Let's see, whose turn is it now? So that was.
Hang on. As my bonus rogue action, I try to hide.
You can hide. Yeah, hide.
I got a
Roll
12.
yourself and hang on to it. In
Yeah,
case I look.
probably not. Wait, do I still have advantage on those checks because of my friend, the cleric, not the warlock? God damn.
No, I
We're
had
not
to do
actually
that to
there.
myself now that I have heavy armor.
Ugh.
Syleth,
Yes.
You're back to being a warlock then.
you let your amulet go. Oh no, you reach for your amulet and you find this coin. Hey Chris,
Yeah.
good to see you, buddy. Yep. You have this. You don't really hear anything behind you. You're somewhere on the map. That was your perception check. You're there with Cervantes. What would you like to do as you feel your feet hitting the ground, right? Like you're starting and the water starting, you're about chest deep in a low bit of water. It's kind of a pond, right? What I'll do is if you do want to move, I'm going to have you roll a d4 because you just don't know. You know what I mean? Your perception is not going to let you know where to go or have an idea of where to walk. Does that make sense?
Does Cervantes look very beat up?
No.
Because if that's the case, he doesn't look beat up. I'm going to go try to find the others of the party because I know that Cervantes is also a very tough cookie. So I need to find my squishier friends. So yes, I'm going to move. In what I can only assume is a random direction based off a D4.
Hell yeah.
That's what I like. That's a 3.
Okay. Yeah. You just you leave Cervantes, so he takes off. In he went that way.
I mean, I hug him first. We were embraced, you said. So I give him a hug first.
Yeah, you give him a good hug.
But then let's go find our friends. Vegetables.
By the sacred code, I will follow.
I don't know
all
where
right.
I'm going though.
The shambling mound, gets taller. Looks over at D&D Beyond. You just need to stop. You'll like have it up, and then if you switch screens or whatever, it just like hard turns off. Sorry. I'm not smart enough to make one of these apps, so I apologize for coders. Because I'm sure this was very difficult to do. Brody.
Yes,
I
sir.
need you to make. You feel the shadow like come up and just grip you. Make a strength save.
Okay. Holy crap!
Let me guess.
19 minus 2 is 17.
Have you ever have you guys ever seen a miss a roll? Since we've been here? Okay. So yeah. Okay, so it tries to swirl around you, and you get this sense of you feel next to you like a bag of holding feel like really, really heavy, but then it kind of goes away. Like the weight of a bag of like one of you guys has a bag of holding, but you get the sense of a bag of holding on you. One of these days your die will make Dungeons and Dragons. All right, so let's see. That brings up Cervantes. He ran off in this direction.
So I'm going to call for Bravacante, and accidentally cast Find Steed.
Okay.
Not unknowingly cast Find Steed, as I'm looking for my steed, and
Oh.
a celestial steed comes running up next to me, called Aracante,
Okay. Or a con. Okay. R
as in the
is okay.
Saul.
Yeah.
And I'm surprised, like, what the fuck did just happen? Like, oh, by Tears Grace.
Okay. What is your
this?
steed?
It is a gold glowing, like radiant glowing horse.
Okay.
Celestial. It's a celestial horse that just
Okay.
glows like the sun.
Well, it emits light. Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
not the sun, but it glows like the sun. Like, what? By Tears Glory, this is amazing. And I'm going to hop on
Okay. And that
Oricante.
doesn't, if you've got that weird thing, like that doesn't count as an action or anything. Just means it's an
Yeah, I
action
can
to call it.
Yeah, it's an action to call it, and then I can cast it also if I want to.
Okay. All right, Brody, and that's your turn.
And then it can move 60 feet.
Which way do you want to go?
I'm going to go in the direction of Syleth.
As a matter of fact, how much light does this thing emit?
I mean, I'm just saying it emits light, so
Oh, wait.
it doesn't
Are you just making
actually.
up your own player's handbook right now? Like, okay, so like, what is this thing do?
It is a celestial it's an otherworldly
Okay.
steed. It's just a celestial. I'm just saying it's radiant, so it just glows. Not actually,
Yeah.
just for flavor.
Yeah, so this thing didn't just show up like a giant floodlight. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. And you're going in the direction of Cervantes?
Silent.
Or
Yes.
Yep. So the horse manifests itself and it comes out of this little bit of a pond, and Silas like he's like right next to you, and this twilight sparkles kind of, you know what I mean, like this horse has nighttime twilight sparkles. I love it. It's high fantasy. Okay, that brings up Brody.
All right. Well, let's do. How far? So I can see it, right?
Yeah, you're about 30 feet away.
20 feet.
Okay. I'm gonna kind of. Is it working? Okay, there. Sorry about my mic. Unplugged it. Anyway, so I'm gonna kneel down. Actually, I'm gonna run over to where I saw Iggy run to hide, and I'm gonna kind of stand next to him, and then I'm going to lean from a.
So if
a
he's
ra-
stealth and he's hidden, make a perception check against his hide.
Okay.
What was your?
Yeah,
I'm gonna make
roll,
his number first.
I was horrible. I was only 12.
18. 18.
You see me.
Okay. Well, I ran over there because you looked like something was wrong, so I'm running over there to kind of see if you're okay. But at the same time, I'm gonna kind of kneel down next to you and then lean out from behind that pillar, and then shoot 2 Eldritch Blast bolts right at this creature.
What is your flavor of damage force?
This time I'm gonna go with force damage. I'm hoping to like just kind of pound chunks off of it as I hit it. And 2 beams. I have 2 beams now, so that's awesome.
2 beams or not 2 beams?
Yes. And that
That is
is
the question.
22 to hit on the first one, and 18 to hit on the second one. And the damage is, I'm assuming those hit, both of them? Okay.
They hit.
Let's D10, D10, D10. There we go. D10. That is 7 plus 4 is 11, and 5 plus 4 is 9. So 20 points of force damage. And then for my bonus action, I'm going to reach out with my mind to Iggy, and I am going to just. Are you okay? Are you seem like something's wrong, unusually wrong. And that's my turn.
I think he responds. He does look scared.
Okay. And that will be my turn. I'm just kind of standing over there.
Okay. Let's see. That brings up Iggy. You are frightened. You have fear, but you can roll out of it at the end of your turn. But you can still act from that position.
That shambling mound didn't move.
It did not. It stayed where it's put. It stayed where it's at. For this round, it's staying where it's at.
I'm gonna draw another arrow then and shoot.
Okay.
I think I'm at disadvantage though because I'm frightened.
Yeah. As long
Oh,
as
do you know
can-
what? So stupid. I have advantage on frightened conditions because I'm a halfling. I'll have to remember that for next time.
Roll it
Okay,
again.
I shoot my bow.
Okay.
This time with disadvantage. Interesting. 14.
So you shoot this thing and you feel like as it misses,
Yep.
you see some sort of like you hit it and the arrow flies off it as if there's like some sort of scales, like metal scales coming out of either side of its head. Like you've seen scales before. They're not, you know what I mean? Almost like earrings. They're moving, but it just swings and the arrow hits it.
Okay.
You should wait, you're rogue, one shot, right?
One shot. So now I'm going to make my wisdom save to try to shake off the fear.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to actually roll it with advantage this time because halfling. 7.
Oh no. Okay. Yeah, so that
I rolled a 4 and a 5. That was great. So I'm still afraid, and I think I can still use my bonus action to hide, though, while I'm afraid, right?
Sure. Yeah.
I'm going to try to do a better job of stealthing. Oh, I did. 26 this time.
Mhm.
I tuck really tight to that stone pole or whatever it is.
Okay. That brings up the mound. As it, you hear it sloshing forward. You see some sort of knee bend and leg just swoosh and swoosh as it just moves forward. And you can still see, because you hit the scales, you do see something like embedded inside of it, almost like from its top of its head down its spine, that there's some sort of metal rod or something in there as it just like moves slower towards the both of you. This aura emits again. Read this. You hear these really, really wide chains start being pulled in from the temple themselves, as the sacred chains of justice, once symbols of order, now serve as bindings of corruption, as the writhing chains of tear start flying out towards you guys. So it moves, you know what I mean? It's 30 feet forward, and these things like just whip out. So if both of you once again can make a as they whip out and try to grapple you, both of you make a strength save.
Me?
Actually,
Can it see me? I rolled really good stealth.
there's just shit tons of trains. No, I like where you're going with this. I would say it'll roll with advantage. You can roll with advantage on the strength check. We'll say
Me?
that. Yeah.
Okay.
And for Brody, roll another strength save.
I got a 17 minus 2 is 15.
With your -2. Again. Your die is such bullshit. So yeah. So yeah, cool. Yep, the chains fly past you. Would you get, Iggy?
With advantage, I got a 4.
Oh no. All right, so this thing whips around
My
and you
dice.
find yourself, huh?
How do you like my dice?
They're fun. But you're not gonna die. It's just grappled. So you find yourself like grappled to this pyre, this stake. So it swings around, and as you're hiding behind it, it just wraps yourself. And
Well, shit.
like Brody's standing there, he's just like, I got the cheat codes, you know what I mean? And he hit up, down, down, left, right, BA, select, and yeah, easy peasy. So he just steps over the chains. Let's see. And that brings up Syleth. What direction? You run off into a direction. You do make a perception check, Syleth.
As I go by him, I would have told him to hop on the back.
15.
15. You
Yep.
do hear from your south, like from behind you, even on this map. You're not on the horse yet. You hear these chains grapple something, and you do think that you did hear the sound of, some sort of force damage thing like occur, and maybe a tink from, you know what I mean, like tink from like a arrow. So like the things that were occur, it's like adding up to you that there is something happening to you from the south.
Oh, then I'm going to say, oh shit, wrong way. And haul ass towards where I heard the sound.
Okay. Yeah, so you just go right underneath the horse and you get a dash. Here, I'll put you where you're at. You see Cervantes Syleth kind of leading this out a little bit. But yeah, that's basically where you guys are. I'm not bringing the horse out.
That's fine.
But you guys are there and you run, Syleth, and you see, like before you, it's dark thermal crossover kind of time period. You see a bit of a, cube stoned ruin, and it is exactly what you have seen in your visions. This ruined chapel with the moss kind of growing over top of it, but you're on the back side of this thing, and you can see this like elephant-sized lump of something just moving on the other side, like this big grimace head. You know what I mean? Like on the other side of this thing, moving forward. I don't know how to
Give him a milkshake. Give him a milkshake.
It's moving over here. Yeah, and Syleth, you're on the other side of that. Is there anything you'd like to do to maybe prepare for battle or anything like that, or make an assessment or anything? What would you like to do as you walk up to this building?
I mean, yeah, I'm looking around for my friends. I mean, I see this big ass.
Yeah, so Sparkle Horse will hula hands behind you by about 60
that.
feet. Yeah.
I was going the wrong way. I finally heard something. I was like,
If you run up, you
way.
can see Iggy just bleeding out, you know what I mean? And just wrapped by a chain on this pole.
If I could,
And I look terrified.
If I could see him and he's within range, I'm going to use my bonus action to heal it.
You're within 50 feet.
Well, I needed 60, so we're good.
You're good.
So I'm gonna hit him with a level 2 healing word.
Okay.
14 points.
I love it.
So you're back. I'm back, baby.
I mean, I had some temporary hit points, but I was down to 1 real hit point.
You were jamming the DM. You were spoofing me. So I could be. All right, so let's see. God, D&D Beyond. I hate your guts.
Yep.
Why do you
Strong words. Strong word. Let's all hug.
Whole lot of 4-leaf clovers fly from my hands and wrap around him and just kind of wash over him as he feels better.
Are they like
What I would say
butterflies?
is,
And I'm
You
going to be
do
like,
win.
I didn't get it until now. I didn't get it until now.
as you cast this spell and you role play and you describe how your spell works, like this doesn't go without reward. Like you notice that the clover makes purchase on this area, and this creature immediately just looks over you. It's dark, black void of a maw, just and like it's swirling purple, demon aura of eyes, look at you, and you can see 2 scales. Because when you cast a spell like this, it has a bit of a glow too. You see these scales, almost like earrings, and you can see the hilt of this broadsword. You know what I mean? Like coming out the sides of it. For whatever reason.
Is giving the finger a free action? Because I would.
Yeah. And I think it's giving the finger too, if you look closely at this mini.
Yes.
Let me adjust cam right here a little bit.
It's giving us the finger? How dare it?
Let's see. So this thing, it was Syleth's turn. Oh, I forgot to roll for the shambling mound. So the shambling mound moves forward. It steps up to this pyre as well, and it'll make its multi-attack on Dear Sweet. It'll go for Brody first. We'll go, the shambling mound makes 3 attacks, charged tendril attacks. It can replace 1 attack with an engulf. Ooh, fun. God forbid I do it is a strength saving throw. Roll your 20. So go ahead and make your make your strength saving throw.
I'm not lying. I am not lying. I rolled a natural freaking 20. I'm not lying.
Cool.
If you want me to use a different D20, I will. But
It's just seeming like that's like 14 for 14. I don't know.
I understand. You know what? I don't blame you. I'll start rolling. I'll start rolling on the D&D Beyond because I understand. I get it.
All right. So it will make its attacks then. Got to make it kind of fair. All right. So it'll do its charged tendrils. Its melee attack roll. All right. Let's see. Does a 19 hit for bludgeoning damage?
Yes, it does.
All right. That'll be, let's see, 5 bludgeoning and 4 lightning damage.
Okay.
And regardless, with this thing, you're pulled 5 feet forward. So you're where you're at there. It reaches out, and you kind of move underneath there. All right, there's always one. All right, so let's see, Cervantes. That brings up Cervantes.
Moving 60 feet forward. And how close can I get to the shambling mound for what is that?
With 60 feet?
Yeah.
Oh man, I put you guys right behind that tree, so you can't see it. You can't see where you're at. I'm sorry.
No,
I know it's
okay.
the map. Yeah, I did hide you guys right behind this tree. I can see you perfectly from the other side.
60
You guys
feet
like right
puts you
here.
where I'm at.
You
So
see where you're at?
Yeah, so 60 feet. I can reach the shambling mound then.
Yeah. No. Moving 60 feet puts you there.
Okay, then I will.
And when you walk up, you can see, you know what I mean, Iggy attached to this thing. You see Syleth run up, instantly cast a heal from a distance, right? So it focuses you in that direction. And then you see this thing like reach out, you know what I mean, with like mossy stuff and schwack Brody.
Because I've never used Otherworldly Steed before, does it also get an action?
Does your otherworldly steed get an action? No, it just
like
moves with you.
a dat.
I'm
Like,
trying to
is
say,
it
can I
able?
move 60 and then it moves 40? No.
No. Like, is it able to like take an action to dash? It is.
That's what you're. Yeah, so you could have moved, but that's your movement. You know what I mean? Like during the 6 seconds, you're on a horse, right? So if you wanted to dash from where it was at, you can move. If it's 40, you can move 80. So you can move up to that bush.
Gotcha. Okay.
Or you're going to move with the horse, or you're going to move with the you.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'll move up there, and then I'm going to because I always prep a weapon with a turnip. Jeremy's taking up. What are you doing, Jeremy?
Huh?
What?
Hold on.
What? What'd Jeremy do? He's just hanging out there being nice.
We lost
Your
your
computer.
pin. There we go. He joined the Zoom and it just showed his name.
Oh, he became the because he became Jeremy.
Okay, so I'm gonna start prepping my weapon. Start prepping Talon with a turnip, and accidentally, and in doing that, accidentally cast Guiding Bolt on the shambling.
Oh, okay.
Accidentally.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. You're just learning stuff. Yeah,
Yeah,
so-
I'm like, as I say, for the sacred code and Tyr's glory, help me in battle, and a guiding bolt just shoots out of Talon at the shambling mound, and ooh, nice, dirty 20 to hit.
That hits. Yep, that hits. Good job. Because I hate casting guiding bolt and missing. Like, if there's anything that's worse is casting a ranged like attack spell, and you just waste that spell. You know what I mean? That's like,
So that's
I hate-
a 4d6. So that's 5, 10, 15
Okay.
radiant damage.
Dude, you've done 69 damage on this thing so far.
Hey, stop.
Then our job is done. We can go home right now.
We're done. And it is glowing, so whoever makes an attack on it gets advantage.
Yeah.
And that'll be my turnsies.
Okay. And that brings up, let's see, we're gonna go with this thing's legendary action because that's super fun. It's got one more to do. Oh no, it's got just one legendary action. Sorry. It's called the Trial of Corruption. And in this case, a bell. I'm gonna try this. A bell appears before Brody. A necrotic-looking green bell, and it looks exactly like a bell that was in the Shrine of Savras. And you feel this feeling of theft, right? Of this feeling of not telling everybody about this prize as the bell begins to ring a toll of the dead on you. Make a wisdom save.
24.
24?
Yeah, I rolled it on D&D Beyond.
So like Toll the Dead, you do feel this, but like and it just withers. What I'll say is you and Ignatius, you guys all, so everybody saw this bell, right? And it doesn't, to some of you it might not make any sense, but to a couple of you it does make sense, and it was exactly the bell from the Shrine of Somnus that was trying to fight you or whatever. But that legendary action's over with. Congratulations, you massively succeeded on 3 of 3 of those things. Hope you're having fun. Hope you're stressed. No one else gets that. Everybody else doesn't get attacked. I'm just gonna keep attacking you over and over. I'm just kidding. It happens, man. There's always one in every party. It's just like 92, 47, 96, 35. It happens. Now we'll just kill Iggy. That brings up you, though, I believe, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So Survival, you see that.
Go ahead.
You saw the bell, it just like disappears.
Okay. As soon as the bell disappeared, how far away is he from me at this point? You said he moved up.
I'll move him a little closer because you got drugged within 5 feet of this thing.
Okay, so I'm within 5 feet.
Yeah.
It's like this. It's like petting your head, but it turns towards Syleth.
Does he have like
Change
okay.
for 20? Oh, sorry.
Right.
Yeah. He smells swampy.
Yeah. I'm just gonna try to hit him with a couple of more Eldritch Blasts. I'm just gonna reach both of my hands out at the same time and just sort of like I'm trying to push off, although I'm not. I mean, that's just sort of like the.
You're not a push lock or a pull lock?
No, I'm just trying to push.
That almost sounded.
Yeah, with
anti-pull.
yeah. Oh, I'm gonna do it this way.
I said pull lock, not. Yeah.
That will be a 10 on the first one. I'm assuming that misses.
It does.
And the second one is a 23.
That hits.
So that is 9 points of force
It's
damage.
not such a evil anymore. Dang it. Okay.
Let's see.
As you do hit him with that force blast, you do see a pocket in this thing that looks as if you can see this. You see the shape of what you saw was this metal rod in there. It is the shape of a blade going down its back.
Okay. All right.
In the ghouls on this thing, which they're just to stress you. The ghouls are chilling. They're not even a part of the battle. That was just me, you know.
They're
Or
just
maybe
out
they
there
were.
going.
Yeah, they're just moving around a little bit. Yeah.
So I guess I'm
Shake
just
your head at
going
me,
to.
Jeremy. It's a busy day.
I'm going to just move around behind him then on the backside.
Oh, you're going back the shambling cheeks. Got it. So you go back there, and they did a really good job. This thing is cheeked up on a Wednesday, so you go back there, and yeah, it looks very humanoid. I don't know why the shambling mound, is built like that, but it's cheeked up. So you go back there, and you do have a perception check of like, interesting about shambling mounds. Yeah, they're built in the shape of
It's
man.
got the badonkadonk.
Yeah.
He's got,
Anyways,
he's
God,
got
it's
cake
Wednesday.
and he's going to eat it too.
Oh, nice. This cake is making me thick to my stomach. Anyways, all right. That was Brody. We're back around to Iggy, who needs to break. Come on and break the chains. So you're wrapped up, and you're feared still.
I am feared still. I've got a whole bunch of conditions on me.
All right. Yeah, you do.
I'm like a newly divorced man. Lots of conditions.
Yeah, just disadvantage conditions. That's about it. Let's just go with that since there's a lot of stuff. Let's just play Dungeons and Dragons.
Do I have disadvantage to escape the grapple though? I don't think
On a
so.
take, no, you do not. You can strength out of that grapple.
Can I dex out of the grapple?
Yeah, why not? Acrobatics or athletics. Tell me how you're going to do it. You know, I love that part about D&D. If you're gonna tell me how you're gonna
I'm gonna use my acrobatics. I'm gonna like wiggle and twist twist
Okay.
and sort of slide,
problem.
like sliding out of the bottom of a hug from an ant that you don't like. Do you know what I mean?
An aunt. Okay, because I totally saw Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Did anybody else go there?
Yeah.
Like the aunt? Okay, yeah. I went immediately. I watched too many fantasy shows.
How about a 12? How about a 12 to escape the chains of love? No, huh?
You're on the opposite spectrum of Brent right now. I'm so sorry. 15. 15 is the number you're looking for.
Someone needs to pour mayonnaise or something all over me so I can slide out of this thing.
What? That's a weird
Yeah, well.
kink. Mm.
Just my dream? Just my dream? Come on.
Oh no, I think I found my type. Anyways.
Kink unlocked. Okay, and now I'm going to try to beat at the end of my turn, I'm going to try to beat because I'm grappled. Can I still attack?
Yeah,
I guess I can't because I used my action to try to escape.
you did.
Yeah, I did. I totally did that. Okay, so I'm going to roll with advantage on...
No. Technically, that's the thing that happens at the end of your turn. So, yes, you can shoot, and yes, you can... You know what I mean?
No,
like,
I don't think that... Is that how it works?
Well,
I mean, I'll
not
take
with
the
strength
shot.
save.
Let me take the shot.
With fear, though, you can now roll out of fear, though. You can roll your...
Yeah. Here goes. I'm rolling for my fear now. What the hell? 12?
Dice.
12? Listen, when Brent rolled real dice, you were like, I hate your dice.
Yeah.
So I rolled these dice.
So
and I hate these
very
dice.
Sweet, Brent. While you're cheeked up back there, you smell like the sweet muffin smell of like Ignatius soiling himself. Like he eats so many muffins and stuff, but his fear lasting as long as he is. He's got leeches in places he doesn't want, right? He's leeched up too. You remember that? And also, a little bit of poop came out.
I don't know what I've done to deserve this. Maybe it's all the lies and the murdering of Schmobil. Like now I'm being punished, but yeah. So I did not just to recap for those of you who care at home. I did not escape the grapple, and I am still feared. Whose turn is it next? Pass. I passed the turn.
A little bit of poop. All right. So
a little poop. Fortunately, I wore my brown pants.
All right, so it's Shambling Mound Guy. You know, its chains seem to have done what it wanted to do. Its aura of blasphemy got its victim. So this thing is just going to go hard in the paint. It tries to... It's going to... we're going to have a fun time. It is going to engulf Ignatius. So at disadvantage, I'd like you to make your strength check, please. Strength saving throw. While you're having a great time, this thing is going to try to swallow. Hope you're muted.
I know, but I'm just ranting to myself. I have a strength of 6. So here we go.
It's almost like a design.
I love it. The two guys who have 6.
What'd you get?
A 16 with -1 is 16.
Yeah. You did it. This thing tries to eat you, and it misses. You know, you see this thing writhing in anger. It's got some creature behind him, but he's going to go down. And
I feel like I'm just screaming. Like, as it's trying to do that, I'm so fearful. I'm just like, just doing whatever I can to fight it off.
It will beat you unmercifully with 2 charged tendril attacks.
Charged tendrils? What? Hold on.
Yeah, not just any kind of tendrils. They're charged tendrils. Don't look it up. Don't be a cheater. All right, so the first one is a 26 to hit. Oh, I got the Brent die now.
Okay.
And the second one is a 25 to hit. Okay, sorry, I'm
going to use my last luck point to impose disadvantage on that last attack.
Okay. Oh, wait. Okay, so it was an 18, and then does a 17 hit?
A 17?
Yeah.
Yeah, it hits.
All right. Okay, so with the bludgeoning damage, you're going to take 12, 30, 40, 15 bludgeoning.
50?
15.
Oh my god.
That's not all. Stay with me, folks. And then a little bit of lightning is coming. You're going to take 3 lightning damage on top of it.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so with thanks to my temporary hit points, I am at 2.
Regular or okay, yeah. Okay.
I don't have any more temp, but now I'm at 2 hit points after all that.
Fighting you, and you have these images.
It takes 5 cold damage though, because my armor of Agathis
Hell yeah.
Oh. Okay.
bites him back for biting me.
Okay. I'm surprised this thing
5
stuck around. Brody's
5
been going hard
cold.
on this. This thing still has guiding bolt on it.
It
Am I
does.
right?
It does.
Okay, yeah, so this thing's still glowing, Syleth, as you see the arrow of Tyr. You know, it's glowing, but what you can see, guiding bolt. You see exactly, both of you, inside this thing. You see this great sword with the hilt of the chains inside this thing. That's what's lit up by the guiding bolt, right? So, like, you can see this, you know, Tyr's energy just sucked into this, what appears to be like some sort of relic, altar looking relic, right? Like you know, those, you put things on an altar or whatever, like it looks like something that was built for this temple. So
it still has that guiding bolt advantage on it.
Yeah.
it sure do.
So basically, it's got a "cake me" sign on it.
Yes.
You do see on the other side of all this shambling and stuff like that, you do see the silhouette of Brody on the other side of this. You know what I mean? Like, brother, ooh. You know, just ooh.
Brother who?
Well, I'm gonna try
Yeah.
to light it up with a
There's little
fireball.
balls of toilet paper in there. You know what I mean? It's a shambling mound. It's pretty gross. Yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna take my spear and slash it across the ground and like point it at it, and a firebolt's gonna go shooting at it
Okay.
with my gold fire with advantage.
Okay.
Fury Anger.
What kind of damage is guiding bolt, by the way?
Radiant.
Radiant.
Okay.
If you're putting hit points back on it, stop it.
Or is he taking more off? Ooh.
Negative.
Alright.
No.
You
23
can
to
tell
hit.
as this. What's that?
23 to hit. Thank goodness I had
That
advantage.
hits. You hit this
Double.
thing as it instantly, you can see, like, you know, when you stare at like the TV and you look off to the right, you can see a shadow of, you know what I mean, the bright spot, like an image of it, as the sword, the relic goes like black, right? As you see the radiant energy seep into this thing, and this creature just like grows as its desecration it's feeding off it.
What the fuck?
17 points of fire.
Fire damage, that's this thing as its like tendrils and weeds start wilting up. How much damage is that? 20. Wait, how much?
17.
17? All right, cool. But yes, the radiant damage that you did know, it did make purchase. The guiding bolt part of it worked, but you could see that it fed off the radiant damage through its ichor demonic feeding, and its this thing. So much like other shambling mounds, instead of lightning damage empowering this thing, radiant seems to empower this thing because it is a demon shambling mound. Okay, all right. Anyways, a shadow.
Okay.
It's a shadow shambler. This is a shadow shambler, everybody. All right, so Cervantes, what do you do? What? Oh,
Hang on a second. That was just my action. I get a little closer. I get up a little closer, and I see my friend bleeding out again.
no, you don't. I'm just kidding. He looks fine.
No, he never looks fine. He always looks like he's about to die. There's more blood on the ground than there is in him. I'm gonna hit him with
Yeah.
another bonus
Recent-
action.
Recently, I've had
healing.
the stumble of bad luck.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit him with another.
Some
I'm
might
gonna hit him
call it
with
karma.
another second level healing word.
And I welcome it.
Why do you? Why do you think I suck? Like I don't get to do other stuff? Come on, man, love me too. I'm not a warlock. Tonight, maybe tomorrow night.
Shoot your clovers all over me.
I will.
Okay. Okay. That was hot. I mean, that was inappropriate.
My God.
Drench me in your clover.
And again, after that, I just kind of wave my other hand, and a bunch of clovers, just kind of like a rainbow, just right in his mouth. Arrgh.
There's something happening here. There's something happening here.
Ugh, gross. Don't stop.
For 13, that one wasn't a great. Whatever. 13 healing.
I'm here for it. Thank you.
Okay.
Now I'll pass my turn, Sir DM.
Okay. Thanks for reminding me. You did pause me, but now I'm going to go with a legendary action. We're coming for you again. We're coming for you again. Make another wisdom save. Brody, we're just going to try this. We'll get one through. You know what I mean?
All right.
Someday.
18.
You can roll real dice. Roll real dice.
No.
Let me get in your head. You live your best life.
I rolled 18.
18?
Yep.
Yeah, so the same bell appears. Now it's more golden, and an image of, you all see this, like this whole image of the Shrine of Savras, like appears, right? And then the bell appears there as well, and then it just fades. Like something, you know what I mean? Like this thing is showing you guys something. Like it's trying to project an image, and it fades as soon as Brody's like, nope, 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 nope. I don't want to see this, and it kind of goes away. And that brings up Cervantes.
Okay, so this is only for future reference, so I know. If I call a smite and I miss, do I lose that spell slot?
If you call it because you want the full natural 20, yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, and if we can go through everybody on that one, that is a household rule that we have. Like, yeah, you can call upon tier, you exit out, and if you hit that nat 20, you can have the full,
Sure.
all the die sixes equal 20, and then you
Yep,
roll
yep.
again. But
Because
what I would recommend is in the next session, count that out so that we don't remember how I'd be like, into the 6, into the 4, and then you're just counting for like 45 minutes. But yeah.
right. Yeah. So Cervantes is going to ride up on the steed, and he is going to just yell "Searing Smite" at the top of his lungs, or "Tyr, give me the Searing Smite!" And that's going to be the first hit. Come on, baby. Does a 17 hit?
17 does it.
Sweet. So that is.
Hey, check it out. I do have a celestial mount.
Oh, nice. So 12 slashing,
Okay.
and then that's going to be a second level smite
All right.
for 2d6. 10 fire damage. Sorry, it needs to make a con save of 15.
All right. Con save. That's fun. All right. So I was surprised. I just remembered I had one of those mounts. I was really proud of it. All right. A shambling mountain's con save. Let's see here. Oh, that's not bad. Nope. 12.
Okay, so it takes 10 fire damage, and then at the start of each of its turns until the spell ends, it takes another 2d6 fire damage, and then makes a con save.
Okay.
And then as part of that smite, I am going to use.
Just careful. How do you want to do this? Yeah, you went over this thing by like 5 hit points. So like.
The power of Tyr just flows through me as I just jam I just run Talon through from the top of my mount, and he just explodes in fire.
Yep. This thing just, you smell the ash and the burnt but it was also wet because of the flooding, but magic works the way it does. This thing lights on fire. Hey, I don't make the rules. So this thing, but you see this, like, almost the size of a claymore, just tink, 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 just like falls against this rocky pillar portion right here. You guys come out of combat. We can go back to normal screen. The chains fall to the ground, right? But they seem still kind of affixed to this. As this creature falls to the ground, you do see that. Do you want to go outside, buddy? Give me 1 second. You see that the mound, although laying on the ground, you do there are still portions that are like wrapped tightly against the sword itself. My dog is half cow, and he's just kind of
Oh, is he mooing?
yeah, he's mooing. He's like, moo! I want to feed or something. He's just, let's go outside. But anyways, you're out of combat. Phailani's over there. You could see her like against the walls, like, interesting. She's doing NPC things like, yes, druid stuff. Oh, are you guys okay? She kind of walks up. So I'm out of spell slots for today, but I'd love to heal you.
She keeps casting Druidcraft and giving us flowers.
Yeah, just over and over, just blowing through spell slots. But the battle seems to be over.
So you say that the scales are leaning up against?
It's part of the. So if you look at it, right? If you just look at it right there, it's a sword with its hilt with like dangling scales on it. It's just laying on the ground. Some of the branches or vines of this mound are still kind of tightly affixed, like, to the base of the sword.
What kind of scales do they look like? Do they look like snake scales or
No, they're scales,
like the
like
scales of
wings.
justice. Sorry.
Oh, scales of justice. Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I can't let that happen, so I'm going to run up or dismount and run up and cut it down so that the scales don't touch the ground, much like a flag.
Yep, so you as you pull, you move your hands, the vines, the feel, they're almost like tendrils, and you feel just a little bit of like movement in these things, right? As you peel them off, and you can just almost feel them wanting to go back towards this. The mound itself just shifts towards this blade as you move it around. The whole place has this eerie feeling to it. Phailani's like, oh man, and she looks in, and you can smell the ichor and disgusting foul things that they used inside this temple to put all sorts of different symbols all over the inside of this thing. But you guys are on the outside. I'll go around. Cervantes, you pull the great sword. It's like a relic off to the side. We'll say Phailani would have been next. Syleth, what would you like to do?
My brothers, that was the shittiest slip and slide I've ever been on. And I'm looking at them to see how they're doing. I know that Ignatius is still probably pretty beat up. So I would want to, do one of those cool arm grasps with him and just fill him with positive energy. And then as we take our hands away, he just has a handful of clovers.
I feel like I'm buckled over on the ground, like a cat coughing up a hairball, heaving out mud and sticks and dirt from my airway, from almost drowning, and then being attacked by the shambling mound. It's like it's been a day.
Yeah, I don't fill your I don't fill your mouth with clovers this time, but they're all in your hand.
Yeah.
In my hand.
Yeah.
Jeremy.
So that's
Okay.
12 healing.
12?
First level cure wounds. 12 healing.
Nice. I'm pretty much at max now.
The
How's everybody
clover
else
itself does stay on that mound. Like, it's growing there. If Elani's like, that's interesting. Like, you cast it, it seems like this place wants to heal.
It wants to heal.
Ignatius, you just got juice. Anything you want to do in the interim?
I think I'm just going to take a moment to breathe.
Okay.
And I'm not convinced that we're still okay, so I'm gonna keep a lookout.
Yeah, you look around and you do see the toppled gravestones and things like that. The bodies of the ghouls that you had fought before are, laying on the ground. They're not seemingly moving,
Okay. I'm gonna say to the party, like, where are we? Is this Thorn Keep?
I don't think so.
I think we're still in the mirror, aren't we?
I thought Thorn Keep was in the mirror.
No, Thorn Keep is south of the mirror.
Yeah, it's right on the
south
edge.
of the mirror.
Sorry,
Like
out of character. I'm
Leylon
not
is
getting this mixed up though. We are in fact headed to Thorn Keep, right?
Yes. So Leylon is
Okay.
like the north
Yeah.
side of the mare. Thorn Keep is the south side of the mare, and this is probably somewhere in the middle.
So we haven't made it there yet.
Correct.
Great.
What's this
I'm
coin
half
look
dead.
that I've got in my hands?
Well, one side looks exactly like the, symbol. Well, one side's got a clover, and the other side has an eyeball.
An eyeball.
Looks like a desiccated eye.
Don't touch it.
I'm holding it. Don't touch it.
Don't touch the eye, I mean.
That doesn't sound lucky.
No, I definitely didn't see anything like this in my dreams.
You did see something like that in your dreams?
A little bit.
Pehani's like, I've been having very good. What do you guys make of? What do you guys make of inside this? What is this? And she kind of like looks into this. You know what I mean? Like, you can see there's like an entryway, and she's kind of peeling away some moss, and
I'm going to take the relic. I'm going to walk into the ruins, and I'm going to say it's going to be a shitty prayer, but asking Tyr to help me, figure out what to do here. Like, is this part of you? And hopefully triggering a channel divinity of divine sense.
Yeah, absolutely. You can cast divine sense. Tell me what you're looking for the divine sense specifically.
Yeah. So I mean, it.
Oh, here, I'll help you out. You definitely sense some sort of fiend, for sure.
Gotcha.
Entity inside, in the shambling mound. Like, there's still a presence there. Like, if it was dead, it should be dead. But you still feel a sense, even though removing the relic, but you sense celestial in your hand a little bit as well, and
It
you
also
can tell.
Yeah, and also, has this place been consecrated or desecrated?
Desecrated.
Um,
Like, yep. So you get the sense that you don't know how to do this, but like, with your wisdom, you're like, I need to opposite seize a desecration.
yeah, I'll just say,
And
like, this place is desecrated, apparently. Tyr is telling me this place is desecrated. Uh, Syleth, do you, do you know how to fix that?
I may be able to channel divinity and put a divine spark into it.
I like
And
that
I
idea.
can do that.
you can try anything. What would you like to
Yeah.
do? Tell me what you want to do.
Yeah, I'm gonna try channel divinity, divine spark to put positive energy into it.
Okay. Into what?
Right? Because I still have I still do have my amulet, right? Or did you say it's floated by? No, it's gone.
Shield and amulet are gone.
Damn it. Cool. Um, should I put it into the shambling mound, friends, or should I do it in the building?
I would so this area is desecrated. I don't. I
Brody,
think we
make
should.
how about Brody hop in here? Brody, make a perception check.
Natural one. I should have stayed with the D&D Beyond.
Oh, God. You are a fantastic player character today. VIP. Just gonna throw that out there.
I'm actually like,
You rolled
Yeah.
an inspiration, right? You do have an inspiration.
Oh, okay. I will use my inspiration. Oh yeah, that's much better. Let's see, 22.
There we go. There we go. So you're sitting back and you do notice that the flood is shifting to the west and it feels a lot like seawater. Like, and there's like a warmth of some of the seawater juxtaposed to like the cold swamp water for just a second. And a bit of a swirling bioluminescent algae. No, just like a bioluminescence. I just want to. This is from our last campaign. I can't keep saying bioluminescent
Algae.
Anyways, what I'll say from that one is there was a bit of a swirl that you see just for a second. A little bit of the energy that would come from your patron, right? Some of that greenish bioluminescence that comes from, a touch of Jorgmundir. You can see that the tendrils and like veins of this shambling mound like emanate center of gravity from an altar with inside this chapel. It's like a chapel. It's just a small stone chapel.
Okay.
There is no roads running to this thing whatsoever. It is in the middle of fucking nowhere for hundreds of years. Like it doesn't make any sense either.
And that bioluminescent is what drew my eye to where that is coming from, that energy. Okay.
Yeah, I was just flavoring stuff.
Yep. I'm going to walk in there and
Okay.
and explore that connection, that energy connection.
There is a stone like altar, right? As you walk in there, you see a very large, like not a crypt, sarcophagus, like above ground sarcophagus with a knight holding a greatsword, much like in the picture right there. And there's an altar like L-shaped kind of next to it in a room, a ruined room. But all over this altar are symbols of a hand with an eye in it and just weird. Anybody speak Abyssal? Anybody have that as a language? Just very nasty looking like symbols. Like if you see the inside of a serial killer's, composition book, you know what I mean? It's just like, ugh. You look at this and you're just like, this, there's just like ranting all over this and very tiny script everywhere. Like every millimeter of this altar has in ichor, in blood, in feces, just all over this altar. Is what you see on your first check on this. You know what I mean? Like you rolled a one, and then Jorgamondir kind of pushed you in the back / the DM, and then like it's like, all right. Iggy, you see Brody kind of walk in and start looking at this chapel.
I'm not going anywhere near that altar because that's disgusting.
Okay.
Although, can I search the walls for any sort of hidden compartments or secret door or something like that? Maybe.
You come in after him, and yeah, do an investigation or wisdom, whatever is your preferred thiefy inspectee.
23 on perception.
As you are searching the walls and the bricks of this, you see a bit of heraldry against the wall. And you see a name, Val Hiviera. As you're looking with the 23, you see that same name on the sarcophagus. I'll give you the spelling of it, but Val Viejero.
Valvierno?
Yeah, whatever that is. Yep, that one. Yeah, that one.
Sorry, VAL
VIE
VIE
RNO.
RNO.
Yep. Bellabiniera.
That hurts my brain.
Yeah, it does mine too.
I'll motion to it. Be like, do you guys know anything about this name?
Cervantes, you kind of hear this, and or not Cervantes. You hear that. Brody hears that. Do you want to continue casting Spark? Brody, do you mention about where would you like to cast the Spark based on the information that you hear?
Guessing the altar.
Okay, good point.
Yeah, go ahead.
At this time, things light up. The Valvierno name becomes clear. Cervantes, you kind of look over and it's like weathered stone, like it's very small. It looks as like almost like a crayon scribble of V, and you see an L and it kind of squiggles. But with your keen eye, you've examined some crypts or whatever. You're like, okay, I've seen this before. Like, but go ahead. We'll go back to the glowing of the altar right now. Syleth, describe to me how you are going to cleanse the altar.
Well, so I don't have my amulet anymore, but I still have my necklace. So I would, hold that tight, and just my eyes sort of roll back into my head a little bit, as just this green energy just kind of flows through my body and then down to my arm as it just shoots out towards this and is really bright green.
Yep. As soon as you do this, you lock onto this thing as you cast this. Make a wisdom save.
I could maybe do that.
I picture that when your eyes roll back like it's a slot machine, and your eyes just and your eyes just come back with two 4-leaf clovers, and then just rolls out.
And he starts crapping out gold coins.
I'm gonna use one of my luck points on it.
Okay.
I got an 11.
So you cast this, you feel you see the altar cleanse in a circle about like this big as it expands in front of your hands, and then it comes back. You feel the veins, you know what I mean, like begin to pulse as the radiant energy. It's kind of feeding off it a little bit as well. Cervantes, are you paying attention to the name, or are you paying attention to the altar?
I'm paying attention to the name, and as I walk by the altar, I'm just gonna put it down.
What?
And
Put what down?
the relic. I'm putting the relic on the altar.
Make a perception.
This is gonna suck. Oh, 18.
As you lay this, as the light opens up, as you lay it down, which you did, you see a small rectangular slot in the center of the altar. You just laid that down, right? So you like, oh, right. So now, Brody, you were.
I was going
Yep.
to accidentally pass lay of hands into the altar as well.
Okay.
As I lay it down, lay of hands is going to just flow out unknowingly.
Make
All,
a
all 25.
all 25. Oh,
All 25
Oh, you're
points.
just pouring it all in there.
Yeah,
Okay, like
unknowingly
a
as
full
I'm putting it
selfless-
down.
Yep. You want to heal the altar because you know, not big smart. You're like, altar hurts. You know what I mean? You're like, make another wisdom save, Cervantes. As you being attached to this thing, you feel the warmth of, you know, holy light pouring into this thing as you're trying to.
17.
Okay. Syleth, make the same wisdom save.
I'm using another luck point. One
That-
of these are
that
gonna
bodes well.
One of these are gonna roll well. Okay. So I rolled a pair of 12s, which gives
Yeah.
me an 18.
This thing, for all intents and purposes, the light of Timora and Tyr working together have cleaned the altar, right? You notice as well this slot as he's laying on hands and he places the sword on it, but you see like a slot on there as well. Make a perception
Like
check.
a coin
Brody.
slot.
Well, Brody, make a perception check.
17.
Yeah, you've noticed as well that slot is there. Ignatius, are you continuing to assess this name?
Sure. Like I'll be looking if the name's here. Maybe it's like a landmark for something. Like I keep.
Yep. If you
Checking the
continue
wall.
to look, you'll notice that there are a couple other etched out, but the last name's there, but the first names seem to be etched out. Like this is a family chapel of some sort.
But I don't see a last name.
You see the last name, you're not seeing a first name anywhere.
Oh, the last name is this
Here,
Vela.
yeah, V. We'll just V for now. Until we have said it Freudian 18 times and it's locked into our long, right? Yeah, so Volvierna.
Okay.
I'll have Vierna, yeah. Anyways. You see that one. You see one, you know, like Westminster Abbey, you see a relief of another knight, a female knight on the ground, right? Like think of Temple Church, right? You see one on the ground. You know, same thing, desecrated face smashed in, right? But you see a bosom on a breastplate. But then you still see this larger sarcophagus off to the left. But Brody, you're watching these two do this thing. What would you like to do?
I'm paying particular close. Well, I'm specifically looking for some sort of, based on what my vision up in the tower. I'm looking for something that would sort of make sense with what, whenever she said to him that they're going to Thornhold to complete the ritual, I'm looking for some sort of place where I could imagine that this may not be where they were headed, but I want, actually, I I wasn't thinking this isn't Thornhold, but I'm still doing that. I'm looking for
Okay.
some sort of, I'm looking for some sort of connection.
What proficiency or something would you like to use to put something together?
Um, I'm gonna just go with perception.
Okay.
17.
The language looks similar, right? Like it looks like something at some point has occurred on this altar, right? To desecrate it.
Yeah.
Much very similar to a ritual that you've seen in vision.
Okay.
Not exactly the same location, but it's a very similar ritual here to, you know what I mean? Like to cause some sort of either to create the monster, or you do get the sense that there's a significant amount of shadow in this place, like emanating, based on what's going on with this altar. But we'll go back to Cervantes.
My eyes are firmly on the name as I
Okay,
basically
you're back on the name. Yeah.
So basically, I was placing the relic down
Yep.
while looking at the name and pouring the lay on hands out, and I'm gonna slowly just walk up to the name and lean down, and just with pure, like, I'm totally focused on it. Everything just drowns out, and just with pure curiosity and awe, just kind of wipe the name off, and just feeling it with my hands.
Yep. So as you feel this, and kind of rub your hands across this thing, it's not like you've ever been here before, but it's almost like you get this sense that generationally, you just something very familiar and at home about what you're feeling here, and you just get this weird like vision of a family taking a knee, a simple family in brown like acolyte clothes, taking a knee in front of what would almost look like a cross or whatever of this great sword relic stuck vertically into this altar. Just a quick like
You put
Um,
the, did you put the sword in the slot?
no, I just laid it down. I just laid it down, did a lay of hands, and then walked over to the wall. Um, After seeing that vision, I'm actually going to take off.
Have to put the sword down.
I'm actually going to, since I'm only wearing a breastplate, I'm going to unlock the breastplate and take it off, and walk over to the altar, kneel down, and place the sword.
and almost like a perfect cutscene. You guys see him unbuckle like you've seen before. He slides the back part of his breastplate off. You hear the tink of it like hitting the ground. He walks up. Syleth, you're standing there holding back the Stranger Things tendrils, just trying to eat back at this. I just did my best. Good try. It's the best
I like
imagery.
it. I like
Yeah,
it.
yeah. Trying to fight back on this altar as you slide this thing in, and just this pulse overtakes you. You all see, as you look at Cervantes, and you look at, for the two of you, you see Cervantes in an image. They change in a moment. You see Syleth like standing there with this multicolored robe just flowing out of his back with a golden breastplate. And you see Cervantes with this gigantic gauntlet, almost like the Infinity Gauntlet, in one hand and a great sword on his back. Set this in there, and just as soon as it happens, everybody's hair just like blows like straight up and then back from this thing as like unfolding of like a carpet, clover just perfectly carpets the ground for almost like 60 feet, what is hallowed, outside of this place in a beam of light, much like Feilani had envisioned in her circle, bursts into the sky, folding back, not all the way, but just 60 feet of area around this. You hear sizzling on the backs of the ghasts and the ghouls that were outside that you had fought, and those tendrils just they hiss and they scream back and just burn, in this ichor like xenomorph acid just sinks into the ground for the shambling mound. And as you sit this down, your hands involuntarily do a quick click. It settles in. And just for a moment, Brody, as you're standing next to this crypt and you're looking at the gross, shadow-felled language mixed with his bissel, you hear almost like an audible hiss and thump next to the sarcophagus.
I'm gonna immediately investigate.
Like this kind of hiss. Not like a, you know what I mean?
I got you. Like air pressure was released.
Yes, thank you.
I'm going to.
It's not like someone inside trying to thump their way out.
I'm going to immediately go look and see where that came out of the sarcophagus, and then I'm going to look at that, and then I may try to further explore and open it up if there's some way possible to do
Very heavy granite, right? So you see this as well, but what you do notice is almost like it's like I got a T lip. It came up. You know what I mean? Like it released almost like there was a ward or something, and it released and opened. The rest of you, he gets to it. Syleth and Cervantes, you're kind of standing there. The wind is, you're seeing this happen. Syleth, as your eyes kind of readjust and he still I'm just imagining Cervantes is just thinking he's got to hang on to this forever, right? You know what I mean? But the spell, clearly, from your wisdom, has already happened. Hallowed has happened, but Cervantes may be there like, like just hanging on. You notice that your amulet is one of the scales dangling on one of the sides. Your amulet is swinging there, and it is brightly colored. It is glowing. Like it has been recharged. Does that make sense?
Yes. All right.
Hey, Raz. Welcome in. Thanks, buddy. What would you guys like to do?
You said that
the amulet's on one side of the scale. Is there another side of the scale that has nothing on it?
It looks like a scale. Yeah, it's just like a scale on one side. Yep. You take it, and the scale, it does, like it, it sinks. I'm sorry, it would sink. Yeah, it sinks, but it you know what I mean? Like you can assess that for whatever, but I wouldn't, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's just kind of a part of the deal.
Now you said I was shown with a gauntlet and sword.
Those two saw you. You walked up and you saw nothing but bright radiance as, like they saw you guys in this image. You guys didn't see it.
Okay, gotcha. Um, I guess I'll open my eyes just to see if I'm still alive.
You can't even see a seal in the bottom where you could pull this thing out. It's like absolutely affixed in there. Like the sword in the stone, it's in there.
I'll just let go.
Yep. As soon as you let go, you hear Sir Cervantes. And Pedro is like takes a leech off his face and throws it on the ground. He's like, they're all over me, they're all over me, get them off me, they're all over me. And he just like starts running in there panicking. But on his back, tink a tink a tink. He's like, I got it, I found it, sir. And you see your shield on his back.
Oh, Pedro, I knew I could count on you.
He peels like a leech off his eye. Oh, I found you guys. I was over there, and I was over there. I was under a log, and then I was in a ton of the horses. And he just starts like, having a proper panic attack.
Chill out, Pedro. It's okay. We're safe now. I guess I'll walk over to the sarcophagus and take a look at it not from an investigative standpoint, but more from a curiosity, more from the name and
Same name, proper looking knight holding a greatsword. Go ahead and roll an investigation. You're low on investigation and wisdom, aren't you? I was just trying to help you out.
No, actually, I'm okay on investigation. 14.
Which you'll roll.
14.
You see the same, but you do see this sarcophagus. This person has one massive gauntlet and a chain gauntlet underneath it, like one steel looking gauntlet, and it's got like a symbol of Tyr on its hand, holding a greatsword, but it's granite. You know what I mean? Like stoned visage. But yeah, you do have it does have the name at the end of it. Roland would be the first name.
Roland Valvierno.
Roland.
I like Roland. Have you guys ever read the Song of Roland? Proper knights. If you haven't, you should.
An odd sense of calm comes over Cervantes in my face, and I'm gonna look at everybody and can you guys help me remove the sarcophagus? I believe this belonged to my family at some point.
I was already standing there trying to push it. So
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, is this your name on the wall?
It is.
What?
I didn't know I didn't know I had ancestors and kin out this way. So this is new, but I'm curious, and clearly I was meant to show up here. I need to see what my relatives look like. I need to see
They're
what
probably
happens.
bones.
Shut up. Just let me do this.
I cast guidance on you to help you with
Pedro
whatever you
goes
do.
over and he's like, I'll help, sir. You. And he spits
I
out.
cast guidance.
Centipede.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then just
Brody
And then just push it
and
over.
Cervantes make a strength check together. Pedro rolls 1 too.
23.
What'd you get, Brody?
11
Okay. Yeah, I mean, like, but
for a
you
minus
know,
2. That's
you
pretty
know
good.
when you're underneath the log and you can tell someone else is actually carrying the log. You know what I mean? So you're like, oh, but Cervantes, full of elan from the day, slides it off to the right. a dusty, smell of, it's not like the swamp. It's a different smell of age, below you. A wind pulls down and instantly, Brody, you smell very familiar smells of, the an underworld. You know what I mean? Like you smell something that also feels at home to you. It doesn't necessarily to you. You see Pedro immediately like beating, like tearing cloth to build like a torch, But as you guys begin to look down from the bright light, you see a perfect granite staircase go down, maybe like beyond your sight, like 30 feet. Very dusty, but very clean. There are words written on the walls and things like that. But it heads beyond sight.
You ready to go exploring?
Absolutely. Let me put my armor back on.
Yeah, you might want to do that.
Yeah.
Hey, maybe we should, before we head down there, let's take a
Short rest.
rest. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
I'm down for that.
Like, did you guys think of a team name for us? As she starts, rolling out her bedroll and stuff like that. Like maybe there's a short rest. We contemplate what we're called.
I think you gave us our name when you said that the sacred chains of justice were coming for us. That feels right.
The sacred chains of justice.
Yes.
I like it.
I did
no.
too when he said it.
No.
The scourge.
Oh, that's befitting. That's befitting my character. There's way too many words in it.
It's a scourge.
I don't. I'm not sure if I don't know.
How about the sacred chains of justice and two toadies?
Definitely not.
What? No. What's with the sacred stuff?
Did you not just see what happened?
The chain tied me to the post over there.
And now it's not.
Doesn't mean I don't remember it tying me to the post.
That wasn't sacred. That was demonic, yo. The sacred.
I mean, I like the chain. I like the chain being in the name.
How about Tyr Mora's team?
Nope. Definitely not.
Tyr Mora's team.
No. Still a little far off.
Can we play on the word link? Like the links? Because, like, chains, links.
Chain breakers?
Wilson Phillips?
Make it chain breakers.
I don't
Why
mind
you
chain
think about
breakers.
You don't? Okay.
I don't mind it.
Oh, you don't mind it? Yeah.
Yeah.
You think Feilani will agree?
Nope.
We'll
she
wait
won't
until
like it.
Feilani comes back. So start thinking of these things as you guys, Feilani's like, I'm having to think about this, and we'll drop it in chat. And you guys can think on it.
And the next time she dies, we could say, the chain breakers strike again.
The 9 lives of Feilani. Yeah. Feilani's 9 lives.
In six more sessions, it'll be the 19 lives of Feilani.
Hey, but she did not die this episode.
No, she didn't.
That is true.
Fact.
Damn, the episode's not over yet.
Yeah, true. We're not done yet, are we?
Oh, this should be mean. You're right. Thanks, guys. We'll go around, and if you don't mind, guys are kind of mostly back together. Raz or Daz does not seem to be anywhere found. Your horses are gone, save your celestial mount that's, I don't know, doing celestial mount stuff. Um, but your Iggy, not Iggy, Slinky. After a moment, you feel the presence within what is it, a kilometer? You know what I mean? Like whatever that radius is, you feel just for a second, long enough for you to be like, hey, and basically directionally find you, right? So and then
Okay.
Slinky returns. Um,
Were you were you confusing me with the familiar?
him with it.
Yeah.
I'm a player character. I'm on a different tier.
Tier.
Get it?
A different tier. Maybe that should be our names.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Drop that in chat. Valion's got to get the vote in. You know what I mean? Like you got to give thumbs up emojis. While we're doing this, we'll go around and just what you guys want to do for your short rest. You guys are leveled up. You do notice that there is a definite different aura about your now level 5 paladin that's with you, right? Like he went from just brute fighter to has a little bit of holiness to him. But I'll go like Ignatius. Is there anything that you want to do for the short rest? You want to
No, I want to actually take the whole short rest. Like just
that's long rest. Sorry. Are you
Oh,
guys
we're
short
taking a long
or
rest?
I think we're just gonna do a short rest.
Oh, okay.
We're all warlocks. We don't need long rests. We just need short rests.
The warlocks of a different tier.
Three warlocks and a paladin.
The dead druid.
Linking locks. Linking locks. Locking links?
Lots of love.
Link lock.
Yeah, so I guess it's just short rest. So you guys are just chilling there. Whenever you guys are ready to step off or whatever you guys want to plan to, short rest occurs. You guys kind of fumble around with coming up with a cool name for yourselves. Brody's got badges. Did you want to issue out?
Yeah. Yeah, I want to hand out the other badges for the what's it called, the Lord's Alliance deputy badges, and I wanted to let them know that I got those from Lady. Oh my God,
Gariel.
Lady Gariel. That's right. And
Oh my god.
How dare you get a random NPC?
she wanted me to make sure we all had these, and I know maybe we aren't like, well, some of us might not be the traditional, type of what would be considered, a deputy of the Lord's Alliance, but I think we've all earned these.
Well, even if we don't want them, they can be used to
Yeah.
get our way in, even if we don't accept
The oath.
the oath, whatever. Yeah.
You know that people that represent the Lord's Alliance at a very low level, Brody, as you pass these out, they're called cloaks. So, like, you could identify yourself as a cloak of the Lord's Alliance based on these badges that count as warrants, right? Like, you're a warranted. You know what I mean? Like, warranted? Is that the word I'm looking for? Yeah.
Deputized.
Yeah. Deputized or, yeah.
Yeah, you have a warrant instead of a commission, basically.
Yeah.
License to kill.
Yeah.
You might have gone too far there.
If you want to take it that way, cleric, no problem. Warlock. If you're gonna act like a warlock, we're gonna treat you like a warlock.
It's like cleric warlick. Claire lock?
Yeah,
A clear lock?
Pedro's cleaning your armor, and he's like, well, I've got one torch. We need to go check it out. And he's talking to Iggy. He sits down. He's like, I'll carry the torch for any of you guys.
I cast light on the torch.
Yeah. All right. He's like, maybe someday I'll learn magic like you guys. Hey, Iggy, I don't think you're so. I think someday you'd make a proper knight too. I can see it.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves, kid.
Yeah. Settle down. Did you take a blow to the head? I'm gonna start checking him out for a wound.
Okay, you go
It's
ahead
the
and make it.
leeches.
Please go make a survival check or a medicine check. Yes, absolutely.
A 9.
Yeah, you go to check, and he's looking like gray though, and just as you like lift up he is absolutely covered in leeches. Like he's just got leeches everywhere, and he's just like, "Hi, there you go, guys." Or
I think
you have.
I think maybe he's just low on blood.
If he shows all the leeches, it's like, oh, Pedro, come on, and I'll just start pulling leeches off of him.
Mama said that they cure most when I get a cold or something. That
Mama,
leeches.
Mama.
What she didn't tell you is in moderation.
You start
Leeches
healing
in moderation.
Mama says alligators are ornery because they got all them teeth and can't brush it.
That quote.
Ian.
No, but Jula oblongata.
I'm also going to I'm going to establish that connection with Iggy again, the mental connection, and I'm going to say, did you see the bell? That, like, I don't know, the bell, the bell we took from that
No.
temple.
Are you feeling okay?
Iggy absolutely did see it. That's what's the best part about it. He's what a great character. I think we just this is
Well, like, it kept trying to. I don't know where it was from, but it was the same. It was the same bell we stole. The big giant bell from the temple. It's like that creature was using it against me, trying to psych me out or something. I don't know. I mean, it didn't work, but
The shambling creature?
yeah,
Okay.
like when he was right up, getting closer to me, he kept like using it. I don't know if he was using it to distract me or to throw me off my game. I mean, I was able to
make a deception check. If you're trying to, are you trying to make him feel like you're completely naive to this?
No.
Iggy?
No, I think he can see through me by now.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Fantastic. Yep. Classic Iggy is full of shit.
Hey, look, there's no way you didn't see it. It was right there in front of both of us. I was standing next to you. I know you had to have seen
Okay,
it.
okay.
So how does it know? Or like, how would it have been known that would like the only two people in the world that knew we had that bell are us, and how would that creature have known?
Well, our friends at we sold the bell.
Okay, we told them, but like, I don't know. I guess maybe it just somehow read our minds, or mine anyway. It seemed like it was only using it against me.
I think you've had a strenuous day.
Well, that's definitely the case. That's definitely the case.
I mean, I almost drowned.
Didn't we all though? I was trapped underneath some like bushes and vines that were holding me against a pillar of underneath that bridge.
Yes. Yes, me too.
Anyway, I wanted to
I
make
think
sure
we
I
should be
wasn't
more
going.
concerned, like, where the storm came from.
And the water tasted like seawater, like the rain. It didn't
I
taste
wasn't
like.
sampling it.
Well, it was pretty brackish.
Okay.
It wasn't. It didn't taste like stagnant swamp water. It just tasted like the sea.
Did you take too much in?
No, I'm not dehydrated.
It'll kill you.
I know. I'm fine.
You sure?
Yeah, I was just a little taken aback by the bell.
I wouldn't read too much into the bell. I may have seen something weird too.
Yeah.
But, we're in the business of seeing weird shit.
Yeah, tentacles seems to be a running theme as well.
Tentacles? Okay. That's not what I saw.
Well, I've seen a lot
You
of
saw
tentacles.
tentacles.
Yeah, I did.
Well, mental note of what you're into.
You guys are having a long conversation, like in your
Is that
head.
from one warlock to another talking about tentacles? Come on now, let's get serious.
And it's just quiet. It's just quiet while they're talking to each other in their heads. I'm gonna walk up to Syleth and put my hand on his shoulder and say, and thank him for his guidance in the last several days. It's clearly set me on the right path.
We're finding your true spirituality. It's good.
And apparently my family. Who knew?
Right?
Who knew?
Your family had a dungeon in the basement, though.
Yeah, I totally forgot about that.
This is a chapel. Yeah. Oh, but are you guys? Yeah. Short rest complete. Right, as you guys are having this. What? You guys like to do?
I will establish a telepathy with Oracante and tell it to stay out here and keep watch. Let us know and let me know if anything comes.
You hear? Okay. That's his voice.
Perfect.
Yep. Sounds like Stitch. It looks really cool, but it's got that voice. That's tough breaks.
Yeah, you know what? Sometimes that happens.
Super, but the worst laugh you've ever heard. Anyways.
So it's Fran Drescher?
I remember. Hey, Drag, we're here. Good to see you, buddy.
Poor Fran.
So, yeah, over to you guys.
I'm
Do you
going
want to
down
lead the
first.
way?
I'm going down first. Whoop.
Okay, but hold on. Are you able to see in the dark?
I'm taking the torch. Whoop.
Well, all right,
Which has light cast on it.
all right.
Oh, the super torch?
Yeah, I'm grabbing the super torch and going down.
Yep, the light on the light. Got it. Yep, so who's going next?
I'll go.
Right.
I'm gonna cast Blade War on myself as I go down.
Oh, okay. Right.
I'll just keep casting it every minute.
And then, who's going next?
Sure.
Yay! And then Syleth. And then Phelan. You know what I mean? She's looking at the clover
guy right behind me.
Yeah. I will say, as Syleth, you go down and your eyes, pass the lip of this, you see a beautiful scene of hallowed ground, of like the carpet of clover. You do see that stone pillar. Thank you, Gamescape 3D, who gave me that pillar. It's covered in clover too. You do get the sense that despite this being a chapel of Tyr, Timora has provided a lasting, you know, impression on this place as well, and that they are working together by, with, and through you guys. Cervantes, you're in the lead, and very clean. Think of like dark granite, like stone going down. Like there's a bit of wealth behind what was placed here. If you're snooping and pooping around the Louvre or something like that, very nice stone. But it is like just I would say um probably like 10, about 8 feet wide, not quite 10. Or just as wide as maybe the sarcophagus itself. That goes down. The light moves forward, and you can begin to see a row of sarcophagus as you move probably about 60 feet down these steps. There are sconces along the way, some bas relief as well, if you'd like to study them. But you do see scenes of battles. You see scenes of what looks like some sort of king and a knight along their side, a knight slaying a dragon in front of a king, a knight, grabbing a rogue assassin by the back of the neck, and a knight taking a knee at the bottom, and some, king or whatever is knighting whoever this is. So it's a story of a family line of knights. One of them, Syleth, as you're looking down, you guys see the lights. One is like a picture of a knight being given a key to a large circular keep. And then as you go down in this keep, you see this knight making a group of paladins. As you move down like farther, you see a symbol of the Order of the Gauntlet, being like raised, and you get the sense that whoever this family is, like whoever, like they built the Order of the Gauntlet and defended a keep somewhere long, long ago. As you enter the basement, the final floor of this, there is a 40 by 40-foot room with 6 sarcophagus representing 6 generations of knights. They all have different names. You see Roland proper on one side. You see, you know what I mean, like other names as well along these things, and they're sealed. They have holy symbols on them, and the same kind of bas reliefs attached to each one of them. One who created the Order of the Gauntlet, the one that saved the king from the assassin, the dragon, or whatever. They've all did their fair share along the way. But the room is like a cube, 40 by 40. Doesn't seem to, like that's pretty much it.
Similar to what I did upstairs, I'm going to not investigate, but just kind of touch each one's name, taking note of each name.
Yep. I'll pass those along.
That's not important. But
very powerful night names.
It's just like, but just taking note of them, and as I'm realizing that I may come from this line of knights, like maybe all the stories that I had in my head, they weren't just bullshit after all.
You see 3 of them have a gauntlet, 4 of them have a greatsword, and the other one, like you get the sense that these relics that you've seen were collected along the way. You know what I mean? Like, and you do get the sense that there is an heirloom of sorts that belongs, but it's no longer, there's no longer here. At the back of this room, there is a stand where armor once sat. And on the back of the stand is a great sword, right? With scales, like a place where you could go into somber, prayer.
I'm gonna walk up behind him and just gonna whisper, I don't. It appears that your family didn't add the turnip to their crest until long after these folks.
I'm not even gonna. I'm not even going to.
The turnip is bullshit.
I'm not even
Yeah.
go. I'm not even going to humor that and just walk towards the altar at the front, and actually kneel down and pray on the Valvirno name.
Okay. There's the scales are empty on the on this one. Like you saw upstairs where there's like a scale, you know what I mean, where one was the amulet or whatever, but there's two scales and they don't have anything, but the scales seem to work. But you see a slight difference in them.
How big are they? The scales.
Like each plate would be the size of a not a dinner plate, but a salad plate. Like you know what I mean, like a small.
Yeah,
Like a
they're not huge. But okay.
yeah. Yep.
Do I have anything that?
We'll go with it. So you're walking up there, Iggy. Make a, you know what I mean? Like, what would you like to do? Brody went up and talked shit. Feilani does druidcraft and makes a turnip.
There's no other exits from this chamber?
You don't see any exits now.
I'm going to search.
You're looking for an S on the side of a...
I'm looking for a hidden door. I feel like Cervantes maybe has more sketchy bullshit in his past than we realize. So why wouldn't they have a secret door? A 6.
Tight. You're like, that's weird. But you don't know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you're like, and maybe you say it to like Syleth and Brody, like, yeah, it's weird. You know what I mean? Like, but you're looking at all
I
the
feel
wrong
like
places.
there's more to this. We need to
What
look.
else? Yeah, what I'll say is you try to push one of the sarcophagus, maybe, like see if there's something in there, and a faint blue glow of like a warding, you know what I mean, like a sacred trap or something like that emanates at least from the sarcophagus. A sarcophagus, right? Like as you kind of mess with them, but you sense there's a bit of magic here as well, but probably mainly to protect the heirlooms or protect their, you know what I mean? Like protect their.
Is it possible to sort of like, we know what the structure looks like above the ground. So is it possible to sort of figure out if the basement, if the cellar or the basement that we're in extends under its footings, like can we kind of figure out which wall might, do you know what I'm saying? Like if the ruins above kind of go north and we're at a dead end, then maybe the secret door would, if there is a secret door, maybe it's on the north side.
You went down and you continued to the south, or to the south. The stairway went south. Well, so like the chapel in your mind would have been like 60 feet behind you, right? And you're now in this room, so there is a solid direction. Syleth, what would you like to do?
If I see him looking around, I'm gonna also look around and try a perception check.
Okay, go for it. Make a perception check.
14.
You look at the full plate knight with the gauntlet and the greatsword. Gauntlet, greatsword, just a greatsword. The first one is the female that was upstairs, and in her hands is a feather. Like she's, you know what I mean, just doing one of these things, and in her hand is a feather. Along her side is a basic longsword. You know what I mean, with the shields laying on her lap. You know what I mean, with her toes up, kind of. But she's doing this, and there is a no kidding feather.
Rabbit, I guess. I mean, is it? It's not stone. It's a real feather.
Feather. Yep.
Grab the feather.
Okay.
Hmm.
If I see that, I'll tell Syleth, hey, bring that over here.
Tickle feather. Here you go.
No, no, not here now. I'll take the feather from him and put it on the side of the scale that is just
Yep.
slightly
So it
higher.
goes. Yeah, it goes a little bit lower, but you see, it's just not quite balanced. But the scale works. The feather is like the
Maybe
perfect
that's how the
size.
door. Maybe if there is a secret door, you have to balance the scale out to open it.
Is there anything else around these sarcophagi that
Like
that's removable? That's removable.
Okay. Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, no. 4.
So you go to the other one and you're looking and you're studying and you see another male, right? In chainmail, like less armor. You see chainmail on one side. But you don't, you know what I mean? Like you're like, man,
I'm in awe
Matt
of just of this is more.
Brody, your turn. You know what I mean? You restudy him, and he walks over to this thing, and um,
I well, I'm not trying to be rude here, or to make fun of you. But maybe if you have any, maybe put a turnip on it. Really, I'm not being.
This is no time for jokes, Brody.
I'm not joking now. Maybe just try.
their turnip that was Feilani just threw at you. It's like at your feet.
It's worth a try. Maybe there was some reason you felt like you had a connection to the turnip. Maybe there's.
Do you really think the turnip is going to have anything to do with something down here?
I don't know.
I mean, I think you know, right?
I think the answer is no.
Because you made up the turnip all along.
Just because
Did
it's
he?
my ritual doesn't mean it's not somebody else's.
Ah!
So the
It's
turnip
still
really
my
had nothing-
ritual. It's still part of the sacred code.
Okay, well, I apologize. I wasn't trying to make light of the seriousness of the situation.
Listen, Iggy, you lie for a living
I kill for a living.
and lie about it.
Feilani was just like, oh.
I don't know.
Because I feel like she would have said, I got your back, Coco.
I will try putting the feather on the lower one and the coin on the one that's higher.
Ooh.
See what happens.
Okay. Nothing happened.
I'll tell everybody to look on the sarcophagi and look for small relics, not relics, but small things that are removable, like the feather that we can use to to balance the scales.
I'm gonna look on. Did the feather come from Roland's?
No, it came from the female.
Yeah, the woman. The woman.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look at Roland's. Then
Solid plate mail knight, great sword, perfect. You know what I mean? Like nothing. The last two, the chainmail one is on the left that he saw and couldn't figure out, and then the woman was to the right of the six. They're in the last two spots.
Maybe the scales are there to weigh the judgment of the last two. Somebody else look at that, because I can't see anything. I'm too in
Okay.
awe.
I'll search. 18.
Yeah, you're searching the chainmail.
One
You
of the last
can't
two, I think
really
it is.
tell, but like there's the feather, right, was sitting there, and there's something here that is, you know what I mean, that like it's his hand is like clenched, like closed, like as a fist. As you look down, there's like almost like the top of pineapple, like it, like some sort of, it's just in his hand.
Does it come free?
Like a, how to describe it, like a
Stem?
stem.
I grab the turnip and I go put it on the scale.
I'm just like Iggy under his breath is like, fucking tournaments.
Mother.
Every
Told you it
fucking
wasn't
time.
just me.
well, you got mad that I
Okay.
suggested it. So
Yeah.
Okay.
You guys in success are bickering at each other. Like you have complete life validation. It's just like
I promise you this. When I make fun of you for the tournaments from here on out, there'll be a little bit more reverence in my voice.
Well, Brody, I respect the fact that you at least believe the sacred code now, and I walk through. If it's a walkthrough thing.
yeah, a 10 by 10-foot classic dungeon peers before you, and it just, you know what I mean, the walls go from, and it's just forever in front of you. Just one big long tunnel. It looks like if you look out, it just the light ends.
This smells like
Glory?
Smells old.
Glory? Yes.
Smells old.
it
Does
smells
it smell like glory and turnips? Absolutely. Let's go.
it smells almost like comforting home like smell.
It does. You catch a wind, like you smell rock. Like, you know what I mean? Like you smell wet, dark, mushroom. You know what I mean? Like you smell just the first, as soon as this cracks open, a nice bouquet of home.
Of mustiness. Yeah.
Yeah, but yep. Yeah, the cave leads on. Do you guys move forward?
Absolutely.
You move forward down this tunnel. No traps, anything like that. This is like a sally point, right? As you know, as some places have. Feilani goes like, I'm gonna go close this behind us, you know what I mean? And like
Good idea. I was actually
thinking inspiration for whoever came up with the turnip portion of this thing. It was really, yep, great job. And that's a forever inspiration. That's one you can add to your D&D. Not forever, but like that one,
Okay.
that's an enduring one because I really thought hard about how to make this look like a heart. And thank you all those natural 20s that you rolled cashed in. You move on for a while where the perfect square hallways change to stone, scenes of vast caves dripping, you know what I mean, in some cases. You move around for quite some time until you reach a chamber that looks like you move around, there's a path. There is always these stones, even when the tunnel kind of drifts away. There's enough stones to breadcrumb you around corners and things like that. You lift up, and it's dead quiet. Like you can't, you know, imagine that anybody's been around here for a very, very long time. You move for quite some time until you find maybe a nice quaint spot. You get tired, and you start thinking maybe you're looking for an alcove to rest. Pedro starts complaining. Feilani starts like, "Hey,
Sorry,
let's."
can I get an idea of how long the tunnel is?
It's been 5, 6 miles of weaving.
Oh wow. Okay.
In the direction of maybe Thornhold?
You can make a perception check if you'd like.
Because that everything was moving to the north, correct? From the
It was
time
all
that we
south.
entered.
Yeah,
Moving
yeah,
south.
definitely towards Thornhold. Like you were.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Perception 10.
I mean, just feel like you're going in kind of, you know what I mean, one direction. Nobody's a dwarf here or whatever, so you do know you're heading in one direction. Good band. And like
I thought it, but I
didn't say it. Yeah. I'm going to kill my camera for just a um, but yeah, you guys begin your short resty poo. Or do you guys want to take a rest?
Why don't we take a long rest here? And
Yeah, I think it's a good idea.
like
then
just in a
Frank-
cave.
Yeah, I mean, this doesn't
I-
seem dangerous
Okay.
down here.
Okay. Okay,
wonder
I'll
if-
do that.
I wonder if my
I'm
family
in.
has anything to do, like if
Maybe your last name is Margaster.
God, I hope not. Those guys are fuckheads.
There's let's maybe find like an alcove so that we're just not, I don't know, something that's easier to defend. And I can set a couple of alarms.
One sec.
Okay.
Are you setting alarms?
Yes.
Okay. Cervantes, anything you'd like to do?
No, not really. Just contemplating everything that I've seen so far, and
I'm gonna have
how this either wasn't told to me in my youth, or how was this family knowledge lost?
Well, you're not that bright. No, just kidding.
Yeah, no, you're right. I'm just contemplating it. I'm not going to figure it out.
Sorry, I just turn the map back on. You guys see it again? Yeah, so there you are. You guys bed down for, you know what I mean? Like you get to rest. Yeah. Any final things anybody wants to do? We'll start with Iggy. You're laying down some wards. As you yeah, As you begin to lay down some wards and you're kind of feeling tired, you see there are a couple different exits to this place, but does seem like a pretty decent place to rest. And as you kind of look around, you see like the base of a staircase that kind of twists upwards.
Well, I Iggy's curious about that, but I'm also not gonna go running off. I'm gonna.
It goes up for a long ways, the staircase. Like if you imagine
Are we that deep?
Lord of the Ring. Yeah, there's some angles. You know what I mean? You're going down. We'll say you're going down sometimes, but you stayed on a path. So you don't know because nobody's like, I would say like no one's got that dwarf in them. You know what I mean? Like I'm not trying to be hard on you. I'm trying to be hard in you. But like, so you look down and you've gone down for a while. In your mind, difficult with your mind, not your physically. Yeah. Trying to make this dungeon hard.
I gotta try to remember that line. I'm gonna use it.
Don't use it on a spouse. That's you know what I mean.
Ah! Oh, totally am. Totally. Tim told me to say to you.
No, there's already too many D&D spouses that can't stand me. They never met me. You steal my husband, it was, but yeah. Syleth, what would you like to do? You've been quiet.
While we're down here, just in case there would be something evil that would be attracted to Sir Cervantes, I'm going to cast non-detection on him, which makes it so that he is undetectable by scrying and
that's
stuff and
interesting.
divination for the next 8 hours. Just in
Nice.
case there's something down here that's nefarious that would be interested in your presence.
Seeking
Why?
you.
Why would I do that? 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 This is Dungeons and Dragons. I don't know. It's smooth skating from here on out.
Yeah, so
That'd be hard.
non-detection.
Yeah. Okay. Non-detection achieved. After your short rest, so no long rest has happened yet. Yeah, it's been 6 hours. Cervantes, what would you like to do? Cast non-detection. You were casting wards. You're on the ground. Iggy, you said you wanted to do what?
I'm gonna settle in for a rest, but I'm just gonna try to stay alert as possible.
Okay.
I really like the non-detection spell, so that makes me feel better.
On everybody? Is it on everybody?
No, but it's on Cervantes.
Oh, okay.
So Turnip Boy isn't going to bring his undead family out to kill us. I hope.
It's
I'm going-
Turnip Man. Cervantes, what would you like to do?
I guess after 6 hours of sleeping and hopefully dreaming and thinking, I'll just wake up and
Yeah. No
Start
long rest
prepping.
occurred as you try to just zonk out. As Iggy tries to stay very, very perceptive.
Yeah.
so no long rest even after. Well, I mean, I'm gonna just continue getting ready to, hopefully.
You start smelling like rust, like metal.
From what direction?
The stairs, and if you could just virtually check your eyes on the map, just real quick.
I was trying to
You
go up there, but okay.
look up at the ceiling of this room as one of the stalactites in the center
Oh,
of this
gonna die.
room blinks. And that's
Oh, is it a
Where-
roper?
what we'll pick up next week.
Oh,
As you guys
no.
all make a quick deck save as starts snapping.
Oh, son
Hey,
of
you guys are plenty. Your body's like full up 100%. Got your cleric, it's one roper, maybe a couple rust monsters. But hey,
Did we get a long rest? We didn't get a long rest in though.
No, you didn't. Oh,
Even those of us who only need 4 hours.
oh my God, that's wild. Isn't that crazy? That's because 2024 makes beefcake PCs, and I gotta have mean dungeons.
That's fair. That's fair. I'll take it.
I love your faces right now. I like where you guys are at. But I promise you, there's a long rest. You know what I mean? At the bottom of this fight, you just gotta clear a little dungeon. I mean, gotta clear this. And ready for a dungeon crawl. Good old classic dungeon crawl.
Well,
I'm here for dungeons.
one thing I was trying to do is say that I had Slinky like go up the stairs. I kept trying to say it, but I couldn't get it in. That he was going.
Did these stairs go up for a good 800 feet? Think of Lord of the Return of the King, the cartoon, when they're like going way up the tower. Like it's one of those. It's like a deep well almost.
That's a deep cut. Lord of the Rings, the cartoon.
Yeah. You have no power here. Anyways,
I love it.
All right.
and that's what we'll pick up next time. Hope you guys enjoyed your Wednesday. The world be whirling around us. You know what I mean? So hopefully now go back into that world, get out of mine, and go back to work.
Do I have to? Do I have to?
Oh, let's see. Let's find someone to rate Skibbity Sigma. All right. Who we got? Who we got?
Someone has
Don't
to do
know.
something about Gibbity Sigma boy over there.
Violence?
Yeah, that works. Part of our stream team.
Whoop. Well, we still have.
We'll see you guys tomorrow night. Everybody, if you're watching, whoever's there, we're gonna be with Jeremy as I troll him for the entire session. I can't because they're so. I get yelled at if I act goofy in that one.
What?
Well,
Not by me.
yeah. I catch some DMs. I catch DMs that are like, knock it off.
I know where they're from.
You do know where they're from. And I'm like, yes, you're right. I should be more professional in this environment. But yeah.
We just have like a little angel on our shoulder going, stay on target.
Yeah, exactly. Because it's good. But please, guys, if you guys haven't watched Jeremy DM this Castle Crusade thing, definitely pop in and say hi. It is fantastic. And I dress up as a knight. Good night, Dragger here. Good night, Xenobite. You guys want to go to Villainous?
Yeah.
Want to go see Cobra?
Sure.
All right, let's get out of here. We still have people to raid.
Yep. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.
See you at Virtual Greyhawk and then Judges Sunday. Diddle-doo, diddle-doo.